पारिषद्याः परश्रुतं विघ्नं निघ्नन्ति सततं विश्वक्सेनं तवाश्रये। ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे। अभङ्गुरकलादानस्थूललक्षत्वमीयुषे तुङ्गाय हसे तस्मै तुरङ्गाय मुखे नमः। कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्। वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति पराङ्गतिम्। यः पिबन् सततं रामचरितामृतसागरम् अतृप्तस्तं मुनिं वन्दे प्राचेतसमकल्मषम्। गोष्पदीकृतवाराशिं वशकीकृतराक्षसं रामायणमहामालारत्नं वन्दे लीलात्मजम्। अञ्जनानन्दनं वीरं जानकीशोकनाशनम् कपीशमक्षहन्तारं वन्दे लङ्काभयङ्करम्। आमिषीकृतमार्ताण्डं गोष्पदीकृतसागरं तृणीकृतशग्रीवम् आञ्जनेयं नमाम्यहम्। मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि। उल्लङ्घ्य सिन्धोः सलिलं सलीलं यशोकवह्निं जनकात्मजायाः आदाय तेनैव ददाह लङ्कां नमामि तं प्राञ्जलिराञ्जनेयम्। आञ्जनेयमतिपाटलार्णं काञ्चनाद्रिकमनीयविग्रहम् पारिजाततरुमूलवासिनं भावयामि पवमाननन्दनम्। यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकम्। वेदवेद्ये परे पुंसि जाते दशरथात्मजे वेदः प्राचेतसादासीत् साक्षात् रामायणात्मना। शरीरं रघुनाथस्य कोटिप्रविस्तरम् एकैकमक्षरं प्रोक्तं महापातकनाशनम्। शृण्वन् रामायणं भक्त्या यः पादं पदमेव वा स याति ब्रह्मणस्थानं ब्रह्मणा पूज्यते सदा। वाल्मीकिगिरिसम्भूता रामसागरगामिनी पुनादिभुवनं पुण्या रामायणमहानदी। श्लोकसारसमाकीर्णं सर्गकल्लोलसङ्कुलं काण्डग्राहमहामीनं वन्दे रामायणार्णवम्। यत्कर्णाञ्जलिसम्पुटैः सम्यक् विवर्ज्यादरात् वाल्मीकिर्वदनारविन्दगलितं रामायणाख्यं मधु। जन्मव्याधिजराविपत्तिमरणैरत्यन्तसोपद्रवम् संसारं सविहाय गच्छति पुमान् विष्णोः पदं शाश्वतम्। तदुपगतसमाजसन्धियोगं सममधुरोपनतार्थवाक्यबद्धं रघुवरचरितं मुनिप्रणीतं दशशिरसश्रवधं विशामयध्वम्। श्रीराघवं दशरथात्मजमप्रमेयं सीतापतिं रघुकुलान्वयरत्नदीपम् आजानुबाहुमरविन्ददलायताक्षं रामं निशाचरविनाशकरं नमामि। वैदेही सहितं सुरद्रुमतले हैमे महामण्डपे मध्ये पुष्पकमासने मणिमये वीरासने सुस्थितम्। अग्रे वाचयति प्रभञ्जनसुते तत्त्वं मुनिभ्यः परम् व्याख्यान्तं भरतादिभिः परिवृतं रामं भजे श्यामलम्। आपदापहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। श्री सीतारामचन्द्रपरब्रह्मणे नमः। अर्घ्यं समर्पयामि पादयोपाद्यं समर्पयामि मुखे आचमनीयं समर्पयामि। ओम
Om Dhanam Divo Varadum Prasidhyavai Swanamadajagatamadyam Kapidam Samragapasitim Jananam Asannapatram Janayanta Devaha Om Buddhi-Pyakshajatavedo Vadhanirvadim Mama Asuruttamachyamavahajivanantarishodasha
Dhupadipanantaram Kriyasamaniyam samarpayami Phalanaivedhyam samarpayami Prokshya Paridikshya Niveshya Om Devasya Svasavitashtasaveshvino Bahubhya Abhusham Astabhyam Viravapan Gruhana Swaha Madhye Madhye Vaniyam samarpayami Uttaramurya samarpayami Astakshalayami Astakshalayam samarpayami Tambhulam samarpayami Suvarnadivyam Agrapushvara samarpayami Mangalanirajanam
Om Mangalam Kausalendraya Mahaniya Guratmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam Pancharanaya Dhimaya Sitalokanasine Ramabhakta Jaganyaya Mangalam Sri Hanumate Om Sita Ramachandra Bhagavani ki Jai Om Pavanasuta Hanumani ki Jai Om Sri Raghunandana Parabrahmane Namaha Om Jayatyati Balo Ramo Lakshmanascha Mahabalaha Raja Jayati Sugrivo Raghavena Bhipalitaha Dasoham Kausalendrasya Ramasya Klishtakarmanaha Hanuman Shatru Sainyanam Nihanta Marutatmajaha Ravana Sahasram Me Yudhe Vivalam Bhavet Shilavista Praharataha Padavaischa Sahasrajaha Ardhayitva Purim Lankam Vivadhya Cha Maithilim Samruddhardho Gamishyami Vishatam Sarvarakshasam Dharmatma Satya Sandhascha Ramo Dasharadhiryadi Paurushecha Pradidvandvasharenam Jayiravanim Tapasvadhyaya Niratam Tapasvi Vagvidam Varam Naradam Parivapracha Valmikir Manipungavam Namostu Ramaya Salakshmanaya Devyai Tasyai Janakatmajayai Namostu Rudrendra Yamalilebhyo Namostu Chandrarkamarudganebhyaha Bol Sita Ramachandra Bhagavani ki Jai Bol Pavanasuta Hanumani ki Jai. We are chanting Sundarakanda. Sundarakanda is one portion of Valmiki Ramayana. Valmiki Ramayana has 6 major chapters. One of them is Sundarakanda, which is 5th chapter, main chapter of Sundarakanda. There are 68 sub-chapters in Sundarakanda, close to 3,500 and above shlokas. And our ancestors, elders, and they made a way to chant Sundarakanda, which you can do in 1 day, which you can split into 3 days, and which you can split into 9 days. The 9 days Parayanam is called as Saptasarga Parayanam. It means per day 7 chapters. Of course, it becomes only 63, 9 into 7. Then 68 chapters we have. Last day, couple of chapters will be more. Like that, we have to complete. And by this Wednesday 17th, the Sundarakanda Parayanam is going to be completed. On 17th Wednesday morning, we keep a 5 kalashas here and we invoke all the nadis here. Then we do worship and then we chant all the chapters. Then that water we are going to sprinkle, that's called Pattabhishekam to Ramachandra Prabhu, the crown ceremony to Ramachandra Prabhu. And Mangalavaram, which is 16th, Tuesday, is Lord Ramachandra Prabhu's birthday or incarnation day. The day he came, Lord Ramachandra Prabhu who came as a son of Kausalya on Ayodhya to earth. And the day everywhere it's celebrated. And we also celebrate very grand on that day. Coming Tuesday morning we have a Abhishekam to Rama, Lakshmana, Sita, Hanuman. And evening we have Sri Sita Rama Vivaha celebration. And both times we do morning and evening. And Ramachandra was born on the noon, on Navami day, just mid-noon, Karkataka Lagnam. And that mid-noon, which we give a harati and we welcome him again. Because we need Ramachandra Prabhu again and again, and we should worship again and again every day. And we welcome him and we celebrate his birthday, Rama Navami. And for that, this 9 days puja is going on. 9 days we kept Kalasha here and we are chanting Sundarakandam, and that Kalasha Jalam, Kalasha water is energized, sanctified, and that water last day we all will have on our head, and we do offer Abhishekam to Hanuman. And both first we do Abhishekam to him and we collect the water again through his feet, then we will take it on our head to purify us and establish righteousness in us. That's the entire program today. 7 chapters we chant. Before we do start 7 chapters of Sundarakanda, again by our ancestors and our great scholars, from Ramayanam also we have to chant some chapters. From before Sundarakanda we start, then we do chant Rama Jananam, how Rama was born, and Rama Vivaham from the Balakanda, and Sita Rama Sukhajivanam from Balakanda, first chapter, first major chapter. Once those are done, then end in Yuddhakanda, there is called Naga Pasha Vimochanam, which I recommend for this year everyone must chant, because this year is affected by Naga serpent, because it is starting, our year was started on Tuesday, and Kuja is Adhipati of this year. Kuja means Mars. Mars is a Adhipati, Mars is the king of this year. That's why Mars also considered as serpent form. That's why this Naga Pasha Vimochanam must be chanted entire year, not only just today. But today we are chanting that. After chanting of Naga Pasha Vimochanam, then we will chant 7 chapters of Sundarakanda from 36th chapter to 7 chapters. 42. 43? 42. 42. Something. 7 chapters. Okay. And let me start. Om Yajamanasya Shriman Shrimataha Dhaika Gotrodbhavasya Ramesha Hirnamadhesya Dharmapatni Bhavana Hirnamni Priyanka Hirnamadhesya Ravina Hirnamadhesya Kirana Hirnamadhesya Pradhinamnim Sahakutumbanam Chandikama Gotrodbhavasya Ramesh Patel Namadhesya Dharmapatni Daksha Patel Namnim Sahakutumbanam Sabandhavanam Kashyapa Gotrodbhavasya Suresh Patel Namadhesya Dharmapatni Lalita Patel Namnim Sahakutumbanam Sabandhavanam Singhal Gotrodbhavasya Madhusudan Chanani Namadhesya Dharmapatni Sudha Chanani Namnim Sahakutumbanam Sabandhavanam Hiddadda Gotrodbhavayaha Sugunambanamyaha Sahakutumbanam Sabandhavanam Yajamanasya Cha Shubhagotrodbhavasya Subramanya Ayyar Namadhesya Sahakutumbanam Sabandhavanam Yajamanasya Cha Bhargotrodbhavasya Ashok Valia Namadhesya Sahakutumbanam Sabandhavanam Om Yajamanasya Nirmal Namadhesya Anuradha Nakshatri Jatasya Siddhanamni Makha Nakshatri Jatayaha Natashanamni Uttaram Nakshatri Jatayaha Nishanamni Rushirsham Nakshatri Jatayaha Sahakutumbanam Nandamkhirigotrodbhavasya Samyuktanamadhesya Naga Usha Manjarinamnim Khyati Medhashri Namnim Adiruddha Keshavacharya Namadhesya Sahakutumbanam Sabandhavanam Yajamanasya Charo Karkargotrodbhavasya Kiran Hirnamadhesya Mrishirsh Nakshatre Mithanarasho Jatasya Ilabain Namnim Bharin Nakshatre Mesharasho Jatayaha Midal Namnim Purva Falguni Namadhesya Simharasho Jatayaha Rudresh Namadhesya Swati Nakshatre Tularasho Jatasya Sahakutumbasya Dhaika Gotrodbhavasya Hitendra Narambhai Ahir Namadhesya Karkarasho Jatasya Jyoti Ahir Namnim Makarasho Jatayaha Dhiram Ahir Namadhesya Karkarasho Jatasya Kiyan Hirnamadhesya Shubhanakshatri Jatasya Sahakutumbasya Sabandhavasya Cha Etesham Bhaktajananam Sahakutumbanam Sabandhavanam Garga Gotrodbhavasya Prem Kumar Natarajan Namadhesya Dharmapatni Sri Vidya Subhalakshminamnim Sahakutumbanam Sabandhavanam Etesham Bhaktajananam Praninancha Sahakutumbanam Sabandhavanancha Kshemasthirya Dhairya Vijaya Virya Abhaya Ajurarogya Aishwarya ಧನಧಾನ್ಯ ಪುತ್ರ ಪೌತ್ರಾಭಿವೃದ್ಧ್ಯರ್ಥಂ ಧರ್ಮಾರ್ಥಕಾಂ ಮೋಕ್ಷ ಚತುರ್ವಿಧ ಮನೋವಾಂಛಾಬಲಸಿದ್ಧ್ಯರ್ಥಂ ಸಮಸ್ತ ಸನ್ಮಂಗಲಾವಾಪ್ತ್ಯರ್ಥಂ ಧನಕನಕ ವಸ್ತು ವಾಹನ ಸಮೃದ್ಧ್ಯರ್ಥಂ ಅಷ್ಟೈಶ್ವರ್ಯಾಭಿವೃದ್ಧ್ಯರ್ಥಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಪಂಚಮುಖ ಆಂಜನೇಯ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಃ ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣ ಕೃಪಾ ಕಟಾಕ್ಷಸಿದ್ಧ್ಯರ್ಥಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಸೀತಾಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣ ಹನುಮತ್ ಸಮೇತ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮಚಂದ್ರ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಃ ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣ ಕೃಪಾ ಕಟಾಕ್ಷಸಿದ್ಧ್ಯರ್ಥಂ ಸುಂದರಕಾಂಡ ಪಾರಾಯಣಾಖ್ಯಂ ಕರಿಷ್ಯೇ. ಓಂ ಆಪದಾಮಪಹರ್ತಾರಂ ದಾತಾರಂ ಸರ್ವಸಂಪದಾಂ ಲೋಕಾಭಿರಾಮಂ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮಂ ಭೂಯೋ ಭೂಯೋ ನಮಾಮ್ಯಹಂ. ಓಂ ಅಧೋವಾಚ ಮಹಾತೇಜ ಹರಿರಾಜೋ ಮಹಾಬಲಃ ಕಿಮಿಯಂ ವ್ಯಧಿತಾ ಸೇನಾ ಮೂಢವಾತೇನ ನೌರ್ಜಲೇ.
ಸುಗ್ರೀವಸ್ಯ ವಚಃ ಶ್ರುತ್ವಾ ವಾಲಿಪುತ್ರೋऽಂಗದೋ ಬ್ರವೀತ್ ನತ್ವಂ ಪಶ್ಯಸಿ ರಾಮಂ ಚ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣಂ ಚ ಮಹಾಬಲಂ.
ಶರಜಾಲಾಚಿತೌ ವೀರಾ ಉಭೌ ದಶರಥಾತ್ಮಜೌ ಶರದಲ್ಪೇ ಮಹಾತ್ಮಾನೋ ಶಯಾನೋ ರುಧಿರೌ.
ಅಥಾ ಬ್ರವೀತ್ ವಾನರೇಂದ್ರ ಸುಗ್ರೀವಃ ಪುತ್ರಮಂಗದಂ ನಾನಿಮಿತ್ತಮಿದಂ ಮನ್ಯೇ ಭವಿತವ್ಯಂ ಭಯೇನ ತು.
ವಿಷಣ್ಣವದನಾಖ್ಯೇತೆ ತ್ಯಕ್ತ ಪ್ರಹರಣಾದಿಶಃ ಪ್ರಪಲಾಯಂತಿ ಹರಯಸ್ತ್ರಾಸಾದುತ್ಫುಲ್ಲಲೋಚನಾ.
ಅನ್ಯೋನ್ಯಸ್ಯ ನ ಲಜ್ಜಂತಿ ನ ನಿರೀಕ್ಷಂತಿ ಪುಷ್ಠತಃ ವಿಪ್ರಕರ್ಷಂತಿ ಹರಯಸ್ತ್ರಸ್ತಾಸ್ತಾತ್ಫುಲ್ಲಲೋಚನಾಃ.
ಏತಸ್ಮಿನ್ನಂತರೇ ವೀರೋ ಗದಾಪಾಣಿರ್ವಿಭೀಷಣಃ ಸುಗ್ರೀವಂ ವರ್ಧಯಾಮಾಸ ರಾಘವಂ ಚ ನಿರೈಕ್ಷತ.
ವಿಭೀಷಣಂ ತಂ ಸುಗ್ರೀವೋ ದೃಷ್ಟ್ವಾ ವಾನರಭೀಷಣಂ ರುಕ್ಷರಾಜಂ ಸಮೀಪಸ್ಥಂ ಜಾಂಬವಂತಮುವಾಚಃ.
ವಿಭೀಷಣೋಯಂ ಸಂಪ್ರಾಪ್ತೋ ಯಂ ದೃಷ್ಟ್ವಾ ವಾನರರ್ಷಭಾಃ ವಿದ್ರವಂತೆ ಪರಿತ್ರಸ್ತಾ ರಾವಣಾತ್ಮಜ ಶಂಕಯಾ.
ಶೀಘ್ರಮೇತಾನ್ ಸಂತ್ರಸ್ತಾನ್ ಬಹುಧಾ ವಿಪ್ರಧಾವಿತಾನ್ ಪರ್ಯವಸ್ಥಾಪಯಾಖ್ಯಾಹಿ ವಿಭೀಷಣಮುಪಸ್ಥಿತಂ.
ಸುಗ್ರೀವೇನೈವ ಮುಕ್ತಸ್ತು ಜಾಂಬವಾನ್ ನೃಪಪಾರ್ಥಿವಃ ವಾನರಾನ್ ಸಾಂತ್ವಯಾಮಾಸ ಸನ್ನಿರುದ್ಧ್ಯ ಪ್ರಧಾವತಃ.
ತೇ ನಿವೃತ್ತಾಃ ಪುನಃಸರ್ವೇ ವಾನರಾಸ್ತ್ಯಕ್ತ ಸಂಭ್ರಮಾಃ ರುಕ್ಷರಾಜವಚಃ ಶ್ರುತ್ವಾ तं च दृष्ट्वा विभीषणम्.
ವಿಭೀಷಣಸ್ತು ರಾಮಸ್ಯ ದೃಷ್ಟ್ವಾ ಗಾತ್ರಂ ಶಿರೈಶ್ಚ ಶರೈಶ್ಚಿತಂ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣಸ್ಯ ಚ ಧರ್ಮಾತ್ಮಾ ಬಭೂವ ವ್ಯಧಿತೇಂದ್ರಿಯಃ.
ಜಲಕ್ಲಿನ್ನೇನ ಹಸ್ತೇನ ತಯೋರ್ನೇತ್ರೇ ಪ್ರಮುಜ್ಯ ಚ ಶೋಕಸಂಪೀಡಿತಮನಾರುರೋಧ ವಿಲಲಾಪಃ.
ಇಮೌ ತೌ ಸತ್ವಸಂಪನ್ನೋ ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತೋ ಪ್ರಿಯಸಂಯುಗೌ ಇಮಾಮವಸ್ಥಾಂ ಗವಿತೋ ರಾಕ್ಷಸೈ ಕೂಟಯೋಧಿಭಿಃ.
ಭ್ರಾತಃ ಪುತ್ರೇಣ ಮೇತೇನ ದುಷ್ಪುತ್ರೇಣ ದುರಾತ್ಮನಾ ರಾಕ್ಷಸ್ಯಾಜಿತ್ಮಯಾ ಬುದ್ಧ್ವಾ ಚಾಲಿತಾ ವೃಜುವಿಕ್ರಮೌ.
ಶರೈರಿಮಾವಲಂ ವಿದ್ಧೌ ರುಧಿರೇಣ ಸಮುತ್ಕ್ಷಿತೌ ವಸುಧಾಜಾಮಿಮೌ ಸುಪ್ತೌ ದೃಶ್ಯತೆ ಶಲ್ಯಕಾವಿವ.
ತಯೋರ್ವೀರ್ಯಮುಪಾಶ್ರಿತ್ಯ ಪ್ರತಿಷ್ಠಾ ಕಾಂಕ್ಷಿತಾ ಮಯಾ ತಾವುಭೌ ದೇಹನಾಶಾಯ ಪ್ರಸುಪ್ತೌ ಪುರುಷರ್ಷಭೌ.
ಜೀವನ್ನದ್ಯ ವಿಪನ್ನೋಸ್ಮಿ ನಷ್ಟರಾಜ್ಯ ಮನೋರಥಃ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತ ಪ್ರತಿಜ್ಞಶ್ಚ ರಿಪುಃ ಸಕಾಮೋ ರಾವಣಕೃತಃ.
ಏವಂ ವಿಲಪಮಾನಂ ತಂ ಪರಿಷ್ವಜ್ಯ ವಿಭೀಷಣಂ ಸುಗ್ರೀವಃ ಸತ್ವಸಂಪನ್ನೋ ಹರಿರಾಜೋ ಬ್ರವೀದಿದಂ.
ರಾಜ್ಯಂ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ಸ್ಯಸಿ ಧರ್ಮಜ್ಞ ಲಂಕಾಯಾಂ ನಾತ್ರ ಸಂಶಯಃ ರಾವಣಃ ಸಹ ಪುತ್ರೇಣ ಸ್ವಕಾಮಂ ನೇಹ ಲಪ್ಸ್ಯತೆ.
ನ ರುಜಾ ಪೀಡಿತಾ ವೇತಾ ಬುಭೌ ರಾಘವ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣೌ ತ್ಯಕ್ವಾ ಮೋಹಂ ವಧಿಷ್ಯೇತೆ ಸಗಣಂ ರಾವಣಂ ರಣೇ.
ತಮೇವಂ ಸಾನ್ಪಯಿತ್ವಾ ತೋ ಸಮಾಶ್ವಾಸ್ಯ ಚ ರಾಕ್ಷಸಂ ಸುಷೇಣಂ ಶ್ವಶುರಂ ಪಾರ್ಶ್ವೇ ಸುಗ್ರೀವಸ್ತಮುವಾಚಃ.
ಸಹ ಶೂರೈರ್ಹರಿಗಣೈಃ ಲಬ್ಧಸ್ತನ್ಯಾವರಿಂದಮೌ ಗಚ್ಚತ್ವಂ ಭ್ರಾತರೌ ಗೃಹ್ಯ ಕಿಷ್ಕಿಂಧಾಂ ರಾಮಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣೌ.
ಅಹಂ ತು ರಾವಣಂ ಹತ್ವಾ ಸಪುತ್ರಂ ಸಹ ಬಾಂಧವಂ ಮೈಥಿಲೀಮಾನಯಿಷ್ಯಾಮಿ ಶಕ್ರೋ ನಷ್ಟಾಮಿವ ಶ್ರಿಯಂ.
ಶ್ರುತ್ವೈವ ವಾನರೇಂದ್ರಸ್ಯ ಸುಷೇಣೋ ವಾಕ್ಯಮಬ್ರವೀತ್ ದೈವಾಸುರಂ ಮಹಾದ್ಯುದ್ಧಂ ಅನುಭೂತಂ ಸುದಾರುಣಂ.
ತದಾಸ್ಮದಾನವಾಂ ದೇವಾನ್ ಶರಃ ಸಂಸ್ಪರ್ಶಕೋ ವಿದಾಃ ವಿಜಘ್ನಃ ಶರಸ್ಯಸ್ತ್ರವಿದುಷಃ ಛಾದಯಂತೋ ಮುಹುರ್ಮುಹುಃ.
ತಾನಾರ್ತಾನಷ್ಟಸಂಜ್ಞಾಂಶ್ಚ ಪರಾಸೋಂಶ್ಚ ಬೃಹಸ್ಪತಿಃ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭಿರ್ಮಂತ್ರಯುಕ್ತಾಭಿಃ ಓಷಧೀಭಿಃ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸತಿ.
ತಾನ್ಯೌಷಧಾನ್ಯಾನಯಿತುಂ ಕ್ಷೀರೋದಂ ಯಾಂತು ಸಾಗರಂ ಜವೇನ ವಾನರಾ ಶೀಘ್ರಂ ಸಂಪಾತಿ ಪರಸಾದಯಃ.
ಹರಯಸ್ತು ವಿಜಾನಂತಿ ಪಾರ್ವತೀಸ್ತಾಮಹೌಷಧೀಃ ಸಂಜೀವಕರಣೀಂ ದಿವ್ಯಾಂ ವಿಶಲ್ಯಾಂ ದೇವನಿರ್ಮಿತಾಂ.
ಚಂದ್ರಶ್ಚ ನಾಮ ದ್ರೋಣಶ್ಚ ಕ್ಷೀರೋದೇ ಸಾಗರೋತ್ತಮೆ ಅಮೃತಂ ಯತ್ರ ಮಥಿತಂ ತತ್ರ ತೇ ಪರಮೌಷಧಿ.
ತೇ ತತ್ರ ನಿಹಿತೆ ದೇವೈಃ ಪರ್ವತೆ ಪರಮೌಷಧಿ.
ವಾಜಿಸ್ತಂ ಸ್ತುತೋ ರಾಜನ್
ಹನುಮಾನ್ ತತ್ರ ಗಚ್ಚತು.
ಏತಸ್ಮಿನ್ನಂತರೇ ವಾಯುರ್ಮೇಘ ಶಾಂಸ ವಿದ್ಯುತಃ ಪರ್ಯಸ್ಯ ಸಾಗರೇ ತೋಯಂ ಕಂಪಯನ್ನಿವ ಮೇದಿನಿ
ಮಹತಾ
ಪಕ್ಷವಾತೇನ ಸರ್ವದ್ವೀಪ ಮಹದ್ರುಮಾಃ.
ನಿಪೇತುರ್ಭಗ್ನ ವಿಟಪಾಃ ಸಮೂಲಾ ಲವಣಾಂಭಸಿ ಅಭವನ್ ಪನ್ನಗಾಸ್ತ್ರಸ್ತಾ ಭೋಗಿನಸ್ತತ್ರ ವಾಸಿನಃ.
ಶೀಘ್ರಂ ಸರ್ವಾಣಿ ಯಾದಾಂಸಿ ಜಗ್ಮುಶ್ಚ ಲವನಾರ್ಣವಂ ತಥೋ ಮುಹೂರ್ತಾದ್ ಗರುಡಂ ವೈನತೇಯಂ ಮಹಾಬಲಂ.
ವಾನರಾದ್ಯುಷುಃ ಸರ್ವೇ ಜ್ವಲಂತಮಿವ ಪಾವಕಂ ತಮಾಗತಮಿವ ಪ್ರೇಕ್ಷ್ಯ ನಾಗಾಸ್ತೆ ವಿಪ್ರದ್ರುವುಃ.
ಯೈಸ್ತೌ ಸತ್ಪುರುಷೌ ಬದ್ಧೋ ಶರಭೂತೈರ್ಮಹಾಬಲೈಃ ತತಃ ಸುವರ್ಣಃ ಕಾಕುಸ್ಥೌ ದೃಷ್ಟ್ವಾ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಭಿನಂದಿತಃ.
ಮಮರ್ಷ ಚ ಪಾಣಿಭ್ಯಾಂ ಮುಖೇ ಚಂದ್ರ ಸಮಪ್ರಭೆ ವೈನತೇಯೇನ ಸಂಸ್ಪೃಷ್ಟಾಸ್ತಜೋ ಸಂದುರುಹಾರ್ವಣಾಃ.
ಸುವರ್ಣೇ ಚ ತನೋ ಸ್ನಿಗ್ಧೇ ತಯೋರಾಶೋ ಬಭೂವತುಃ ತೇಜೋ ವೀರ್ಯಂ ಬಲಂ ಚೌಜ ಉತ್ಸಾಹಶ್ಚ ಮಹಾಗುಣಃ.
ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನಂ ಚ ಬುದ್ಧಿಶ್ಚ ಸ್ಮೃತಿಶ್ಚ ದ್ವಿಗುಣಂ ತಯೋಃ ತಾವುತ್ಥಾಪ್ಯ ಮಹಾವೀರ್ಯೌ ಗರುಡೋ ವಾಸವೋಪಮೌ.
ಉಭೌ ಚ ಸಸ್ವಜೇ ಹೃಷ್ಟೋ ರಾಮಶ್ಚೈನಮುವಾಚಃ भवत्प्रसादात् व्यसनं रावणं प्रभवं महतु
आवामिह व्यतिक्रान्तौ पूर्ववद्बलिनौ कृतौ यथा तातं दशरथं यथाजं चप्त्यामहम्
तथा भवन्तमासाद्य हृदयं मे प्रसीदति को भवान् रूपसम्पन्नो दिव्यस्सगनुलेपनः
वसानो विरजे वस्त्रे दिव्याभरणभूषितः तमुवाच महातेजा वैनतेयो महाबलः
तत्रिराजः प्रीतात्मा हर्षपर्याकुलेक्षः अहं सखाते काकुत्स्था प्रियः प्राणो बहिश्चरः
रुक्मानिः सम्प्राप्तो युवाभ्यां साह्यकारणात् असुरा वा महावीर्या दानवा वा महाबला
सुराश्चापि सगन्धर्वाः पुरस्कृत्वा शतक्रतुं नियमं मोक्षयितुं शक्ताः शरबन्धं सुदारुणं
मायाबलादिन्द्रजितानुनिमितं क्रूरकर्मणा एते नागाः कद्रवेयास्तिक्षतं श्राविशोल्बणाः
रक्षो मायाप्रभावेन शरा भूत्वा त्वदाश्रिताः सभाग्यश्चासि धर्मज्ञा रामः सत्यपराक्रमः
लक्ष्मणेन सह भ्रात्रा समरे रिपुघातिना इमं श्रुत्वा वृत्तान्तं त्वरमाणो हमागतः
सहसा युवयो स्नेहात् सखित्वमनुपालयन् मोक्षितौ च महुघमः घोरा तस्मात् सा जगबन्धना
अप्रमादश्च कर्तव्यो युवाभ्यां नित्यमेव हि प्रकृत्या राक्षसाः सर्वे सङ्ग्रामे कूटयोधिनः
शूराणां शुद्धभावानां भवतामार्जवं बलं तन्न विश्वसितव्यं वो राक्षसानां रणाजिने
एतेनैवोपमानेन नित्यं जिह्माहि राक्षसाः एवमुक्त्वा ततो रामं सुपर्णः सुमहाबलः
परिष्वज्य सुहृत्स्निग्धा मा प्रष्टुमुपचक्रमे सखे राघव धर्मज्ञ रिपूनामपि वत्सला
अभ्यनुज्ञातुमिच्छामि गमिष्यामि यथागतं च कौतूहलङ्कार्यं सखित्वं प्रति राघव
कर्मारणे वीरा सखित्वमनुवेत्स्यसि बालवृद्धावशेषान्तु लङ्कां कृत्वा शरोर्मिभिः
रावणं च रिपुं हत्वा सीतां सोपलप्स्यसे इत्येवमुक्त्वा वचनं सुपर्णः शीघ्रविक्रमः
रामं च विरुजं कृत्वा मध्ये तेषां वनौकसां प्रदक्षिणं ततः कृत्वा परिष्वज्य च वीर्यवान्
जगामाकाशमाविश्य सुपर्णः पवनो यथा विरुजौ राघवौ दृष्ट्वा ततो वानरयूथपाः
सिंहनादांस्तदा नेदुर्लाङ्गूलान् दुधुवुस्तदा ततो भेरिः समाजघ्नुर्मृदङ्गांश्चप्यनादयन्
तद्भुशङ्कान् सम्प्रहृष्टा क्ष्वेल्यन्त्यपि यथा पुरम् आस्फोट्यास्फोट्य विक्रान्ता वानरा नगयोधिनः
ध्रुवानुत्पाट्य विविधां सस्थुशतसहस्रशः विसृजन्तो महानादां स्त्रासयन्तो निशाचरान्
लङ्काद्वाराण्य उपाजग्मुः योद्धुकामाः प्लवङ्गमाः
ततस्तु भीमस्तु मुलो निनादो बभूव शाखा मृगयूथपानां क्षये निदाघस्य यथाखनानां नादस्सु भीमो नदतां निशीथे इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे आदिकाव्ये वाल्मीकीये चतुर्विंशतिसहस्रिकायां संहितायां श्रीमद्युद्धकाण्डे नागपाशविमोचनं नाम 50 सर्गः आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् बोल सीतारामचंद्र भगवान की जय बोल राजा रामचंद्र भगवान की जय बोल पवन सुत हनुमान की जय ओम 36th chapter of Sundarakanda. Here onwards 7 chapters. ओम आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि भूय एव महातेजा हनुमान् मारुतात्मजः अब्रवीत् प्रष्ठितं वाक्यं सीता प्रत्ययकारणात्
वानरोऽहं महाभागे दूतो रामस्य धीमतः रामनामाङ्कितं छेदं पश्यद्येव्यङ्गुलीयकम्
प्रत्ययार्थं तवानीतं तेन दत्तं महात्मना समाश्वसिः भद्रन्ते क्षीरदुःखफलाख्यसि
गृहीत्वा प्रेक्षमाणा सा भर्तुः करविभूषणं भर्तारमिव सम्प्राप्ता जानकी मुदिता अभवत्
चारु तद्वदनं तस्याः ताम्रशुक्लायते क्षणम् अशोभत विशालाक्ष्या राहुमुक्तैवोडुराट्
सा हिरीमती बाला भर्तुसन्देशहर्षिता परितुष्टा प्रियं कृत्वा प्रशशंस महाकपिं
विक्रान्तस्त्वं समर्थस्त्वं प्राज्ञस्त्वं वानरोत्तम येनेदं राक्षसपदं त्वजैकेन प्रदर्शितम्
शतयोजनविस्तीर्णः सागरो मकरालयः विक्रमश्लाघनीयेनाक्रमता गोष्पदीकृतः
नहि त्वां प्राकृतं मन्ये वानरं वानरर्षभ यस्यते नास्ति संत्रासो रावणान्नापि संभ्रमः
हरकसे च कविश्रेष्ठ मया समविभाषितुं यद्यसि प्रेषितस्तेन रामेण विदितात्मना
प्रेषयिष्यति दुर्धर्षो रामो नक्यपरीक्षितम् पराक्रमं विज्ञाय मत्सकाशं विशेषतः
दृष्ट्या च कुशली रामो धर्मात्माश्च संगरः लक्ष्मणश्च महातेजा सुमित्रानन्दवर्धनः
कुशली यदि काकुत्स्था किं न सागरमेखला महीं दहति कोपेन जुगान्ताग्निरिवोत्थितः
अथवा शक्तिमन्तौ तौ सुराणामपि निग्रहे ममैव तु न दुःखानामस्ति मन्ये विपर्ययः
कच्छिन्न व्यथितो रामः कच्छिन्न परितप्यते उत्तराणि च कार्याणि कुरुते पुरुषोत्तमः
कच्छिन्नदीन सम्भ्रान्तः कार्येषु च न मुह्यति कच्चित् पुरुषकार्याणि कुरुते नृपते सुतः
द्विविधं त्रिविधोपायम् उपायमपि सेवते विजिगीष सुहृत् कच्चित् मित्रेषु च परन्तपः
कच्चित् मित्राणि लभते मित्रैश्चाप्यभिगम्यते कच्चित् कल्याणमित्रश्च मित्रैश्चापि पुरस्कृतः
कच्चिदाशास्ति देवानां प्रसादं पार्थिवात्मजः कच्चित् पुरुषकारं च दैवं च प्रतिपद्यते
कच्छिन्न विगत स्नेह प्रवासन्मयि राघवः कच्छिन्मान् व्यसनादस्मान् मोक्षयिष्यति वानरा
सुखानामुचितो नित्यम् असुखानामनूचितः दुःखमुत्तरमासाद्य कच्चिद्रामो न सीदति
कौसल्यायास्तथा कच्चित् सुमित्रायास्तथैव च अभीक्ष्णं श्रूयते कच्चित् कुशलं भरतस्य च
मन्निमित्तेन मानार्हः कच्चित् शोकेन राघवः कच्छिन्नान्यवना रामः कच्छिन्मां तारयिष्यति
कच्चिदौक्षौहिणीं भीमां भरतो भ्रातृवत्सलः ध्वजीनीं मन्त्रिभिर्गुप्तां प्रेषयिष्यति मत्कृते
वानराधिपति श्रीमान् सुग्रीवः कच्चिदेष्यति मत्कृते हरिभिर्वीरैः वृतो दन्तनखायुधैः
कच्चिच्च लक्ष्मणः शूरः सुमित्रानन्दवर्धनः अस्त्रविच्छरजालेन राक्षसान् विधमिष्यति
रौद्रेण कच्चिदस्त्रेण ज्वलता निहतं रणे द्रक्ष्याम्यल्पेन कालेन रावणं ससुहृज्जनम्
कच्छिन्न तद्धेम समानवर्णं तस्यारणं पद्मसमानगन्धि मया विनाशिष्यति शोकदीनं जनक्षये पद्मविवातपेन
धर्मापदेशात् यतश्च राज्यं मां चाप्यरण्यं नयतः पदातिं नासीद्व्यथायस्तनभिर्न शोकः कच्चित् सधैर्यं हृदये करोति
चास्य माता न पिता च नान्यः स्नेहादिशिष्टोऽस्ति मया समो वा तावत्त्वहं दूतजीविषेयं यावत् प्रवृत्तिं शृणुयां प्रियस्य
इतीव देवी वचनं महार्धं तं वानरेन्द्रं मधुरार्धमुक्त्वा श्रोतुं पुनस्तस्य वचोभिरामं रामार्धयुक्तं विरराम राम
सीताया वचनं श्रुत्वा मारुतिर्भीमविक्रमः शिरस्यञ्जलिमाधाय वाक्यमुत्तरमब्रवीत्
तत्त्वामि हस्तां जानीते रामः कमललोचने तेन त्वां नानयत्याशो शचीमिव पुरन्दरः
श्रुत्वैव तु वचो मह्यं क्षिप्रमेष्यति राघवः चमूं प्रकर्षन् महतीं हर्यक्षगुणसङ्कुलाम्
विष्टम्भयित्वा भानोघे रक्षोभ्यं वरुणालयं करिष्यति पुरीं लङ्कां काकुत्स्थस्य शान्तराक्षसं
तत्र यद्यन्तरा मृत्युः यदि देवाः सह असुराः स्थास्यन्ति पथिरामस्य सतानपि न विधिष्यति
तवादर्शनजेनार्ये शोकेन परिपूरितः न शर्म लभते रामः सिंहार्दित इव द्विपः
मलयेन च विन्ध्येन मेरुणा मन्दरेण च दर्धुरेण च देवी शपे मूलफलेन च
यथा सुनैनं वल्गुबिम्बोष्ठं चारुकुण्डलं मुखं द्रक्ष्यसि रामस्य पूर्णचन्द्रमिवोदितं
क्षिप्रं द्रक्ष्यसि वैदेही रामं प्रस्रवणे गिरौषितकृतविवासीनं नागपृष्ठस्य मूर्धनि
ॐ नमां सम्राघवो भुङ्क्ते न चापि मधु सेवते वन्यं सुविहितं नित्यं भक्तमश्नाति पञ्चमम्
नैव दंशान्न वशकान्न कीटान्नरीसृपान् राघवो कीटान्न सरीसृपान् राघवोपनयेद् गात्रात् त्वद्गतेनान्तरात्मना
नित्यं ध्यानपरो रामो नित्यं शोकपरायणः नान्यश्चिन्तयते किञ्चित् स तु कामवशङ्गतः
निद्रस्ततं रामः सुप्तोऽपि च नरोत्तमः सीतेति मधुरां वाणीं व्याहरन् प्रतिबुध्यते
दृष्ट्वा फलं वा पुष्पं वा यद्वान्यत् सुमनोहरं बहुशोहा प्रियेत्येवं श्वसंस्त्वामभिभाषते
सदेवि नित्यं परितप्यमानः त्वामेव सीतेत्यभिभाषमाणः धृतव्रतो राजतो महात्मा तवैव लाभाय कृतप्रयत्नः
सारामसङ्कीर्तनवीतशोका रामस्य शोकेन समानशोका शरन्मुखे साम्बुदशेषचन्द्रा निषेव वैदेहसुता बभूव इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे आदिकाव्ये वाल्मीकीये चतुर्विंशतिसहस्रिकायां संहितायां श्रीमत्सुन्दरकाण्डे 36 सर्गः आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. Yesterday while we concluded our 35th chapter, Hanuman is able to give a surety to Sita Mata. And in that situation, very panic. And she don't know is demon or Ravana or Vanara or human, monkey. There is such a confusion and scare. Suddenly one small monkey appears from the tree. And that also, just she walked towards that. Not expected anything to be there. And she was never seen like that before. Suddenly from the leaves, like how the sun rises from out of clouds, like that suddenly one monkey came. If you see that rain time, suddenly rain stops. When the sun is there, but cloud covers the sun. When the rain is gone, when the completely clouds goes, sun rises, you see so beautiful through the clouds. Like that, Hanuman, who came out of the leaves of the Ashoka tree while Sita is searching where the sound is coming from, while Hanuman is singing about Rama. Then she got such a scare. And first she suspected that Ravana is in form of monkey. Because Ravana, Rakshasas are Kamarupis. They can adapt any form. And that's why she thought that. But Hanuman, such a way, his cleverness, and is able to slowly prove himself. And where he can able to present everything. 33rd chapter, my God, you don't even believe 34th chapter. How Hanuman explains about Ramachandra Prabhu. And then Sita Mata completely trusted the Hanuman by 35th chapter. Now 36th chapter where we are right now. Then once you believe, then what will be next? Then Hanuman says, hey Mate, to trust me more, let me give you a one good present, which is by Ramachandra Prabhu. Do you know what was that? It is a government stamp, Ramachandra Prabhu's stamp, ring. Rama Anguliyakam, and which has Rama Namam on it. The Rama Namankitam Idam Pashyat Anguliyakam. He gives the ring to Sita Mata. Sita recognizes that because they know how Rama's ring looks like. And those days it may not be made like a duplicate like how we do today. Today we can even make our passport also duplicate. There is nothing human can't make replica. Right? My kid says that if anything you say, if you see AliExpress, everything rip-offs you see there. One original, one duplicate. Everything has second. Doesn't matter what it is in this world now. iPhone. Samsung, whatever it is, everything you see one rip-off, right? But those days it was not like that. It's kind of Krita Yugam, Rama Yugam. Still Dharmam was there. Probably there are one or two like a Ravana kind of a people, but most of them are under Rama because entire earth is under Rama. That's why whoever lives in a Ramarajyam, entire Ramarajyam, there are Dharma is more. And they do not have this kind of a cunning thoughts like this kind of cunning thoughts what we are having today. We are everything, we know how to make duplicate, not how to make proper. Then she was recognized that. And she kept into her heart. And then, and looking up that, she's not expected that. Like looking on all, like she's feeling like a touching of Rama's hands and Ram. After a long time, after 10 months, then the Ananda Bashpa is coming, the tears coming from her eyes. And then there onwards say, hey Vanarottama, and how great are you? How valor are you? Your greatness, your Veeratvam, and you are able to jump the ocean and come here and bringing me this Rama's Anguliyakam too. And you are so great Rama, you are so great Hanuman. Because you are great, that's why you are able to come into the Lanka. Otherwise, anyone can else come into the Lanka. Because you are great, that's why you are able to come into Lanka and search all over the Lanka. And again you are able to find me in Ashokavanam and coming to me and talking to me and convincing of me and giving me the Rama Anguliyakam. Wow. It's unimaginable. And no one thought that, this will happen. And Hanuman will find like this. And then she started asking of how Rama is doing. Rama is okay. Kachit. There's a question mark. How? So many questions she asked. How Rama is doing. Rama is following all his Raja Dharma. How Rama is taking care of all around. And after that Sugriva. After everyone. Then, after that, like that one by one, she comes. So many reasons she gives. Rama is always remembering me or not. And because of, I was kidnapped and crying, about me, then Rama is forgetting anything as a Raja Karyam, like a Raja. Because even though Rama is not ruling from Ayodhya, but Rama is still king in forest. Wherever Rama is and whichever he is walking as a king only. Because he tells that while there is a Sugriva and Vali fight, right? And then Rama kills Vali, right? And then Vali raises couple of questions. Who are you to kill me? That time Rama says that, hey, do you know this entire earth belongs to Ikshvakus. Ikshvaku means that is a Vamsham. And Dasharatha. This entire earth belongs to Dasharatha. Now Dasharatha is no more. My brother Bharata is the emperor there. And then the Bharata, and he gave me 2 portfolios. There's one is the Aranyam portfolio. It comes, a forest department is under me. If something wrong happens in the forest, that's my jurisdiction. I have to take the nirnayam here. You did Maha Papam. There is a demon called Kabandha. You heard about in the Ramayana? Kabandha means he has only big hands, not much body, just hands are big. While he is dying, he said, Rama, you go and Sugriva will help you and then you help the Sugriva. That's what that direction is given by Kabandha to Rama. Then he became as a, Mitra of Sugriva. Then he kept Sugriva in front. Usually to hunt the animal, there will be an animal trap. Who is Vali? Vali is an animal, monkey. And then to hunt the monkey, then you have to keep a monkey. You hunt the lion, those days in India, the kings, they used to go for hunting, not for the play. What they are doing today, these days, no. If any complaints comes from the villages, where that cruel animals are passing the barrier of the forest and entering into the villages, and then they used to for the human blood, that time kings used to involve and then scare most of the animals and kill 1 or 2 and scare them, not to come again back to village. That's what they used to do. That's why they used to call as a great warrior, who kills the lion or tiger or something, which is completely not following that animal dharma, which is again used to human blood. They don't really, animals, they don't attack humans that common. In the forest also, unless they are hungry, unless they are scared of the person, they don't. And again, if you show your back and you're running, then they think that, they don't recognize much human or other animal, like a human or other food. They don't have a much difference. That's why they will come and they will hunt, because you're running. If you try to scare, like a looking open eyes with the animal, that's what people say. Then they don't. Unless they used to human blood. Then this is what the hunting is. Then Rama says that, I have the jurisdiction here. And that's why I am punishing you. Then Valmiki says, sorry, what I said. And take care of my son. And tell Sugriva to take care of my son. And then he leaves. And then, these are all is following. Rama is not, because of me, Rama is not forgetting the dharma, right? Now, Rama is completely left off all those dharmas, right? That's what Sita asked many things. And also, Rama, Nityam Naivadam Shan Namashakan Na Kitan Na Sarisrupan Raghavat Panayed Gatrat Vadgatena Antaratmana. Rama, when he sits for a dhyanam, he won't care of his body. If any flies are coming or any krimi kitakas are coming on him, he won't care. But that's why Rama should be good and Rama should take care of himself. And Sita is crying and saying to the Hanuman. And when, because of the Sri Rama Guna Sankirtana, that Sharat Kala Chandra moon, she is so shining, and before she had so dull, but while Hanuman and Sita both are talking about Ramachandra, then Sita started like giving some life in her face. And that's we ended here. We give Harati to Ramachandra Prabhu. We will chant 37th chapter. Bol Sita Ramachandra Bhagavani ki Jai. Om Veda Vedanta Vedyaya Meghashyamala Murtaye Pumsam Mohana Rupaya Punya Shlokaya Mangalam. Bol Sita Ramachandra Bhagavani ki Jai. Bol Raja Ramachandra Bhagavani ki Jai. Bol Pavanasuta Hanumani ki Jai. 37th chapter. Sita Tadvachanam Shutva Purnachandra Nibhanana Hanumantamuvachedam Dharmartha Sahitam Vachaha
Amritam Samsprishtam Tvaya Narabhashitam Yachananyamana Ramo Yacha Shoka Parayanaha
Ishvaryeva Suvistirne Vyasaneva Sudarune Rajveva Purusham Badhva Kutantah Parikarishati
Virnunam Asamharyaha Praninam Plavagottama Saumitrim Mam Charamancha Vasanaihi Pashyamo Hitan
Shokasyasya Kada Param Ragavodhigamishati Plavamana Parishranto Hatano Sagare Yatha
Rakshasanam Vadham Krutva Sudayitva Charavanam Lankamun Mulidang Krutva Kada Drakshati Mam Patihi
Samachasam Tvarsveti Yavade Vanapuriyate Ayam Samvatsara Kalaha Tavadhi Mama Jeevitam
Vartate Dashamo Maso Dvautu Shesho Plavangama Ravanirsham Sena Samayo Yahkruto Mama
Vibhishanena cha bhratra Mama niryatanam pratim Anunita prayatnena na chatat kurute matam
Mama Pratipradanam Hi Ravanasya Narochate Ravanam Margate Sankhe Mrityuh Kalavashangatam
Jyeshtha Kanyanala Nama Vibhishan Sutakape Tayamamedamakhyatam Matra Prahitaya Swayam
Asamshayam Harishreshtaha Kshipramam Prapchate Badihi Antaratma Hime Shuddhaha Tasmimshtavahavo Gunaha
Utsaha Paurusham Sattvam Andrusham Syam Kutagyata Vikramascha Prabhavascha Santivanara Raghave
Chaturtar Sahasrani Rakshasanam Jaghanayaha Janasthane Vinabhratra Shatruho Gastasya Nodvijete
Nasa Shaktastulaitum Vyasanaif Purusharshabha Aham Tasya Prabhavagya Shakrasyeva Pulomaja
Shrajaram Shuman Shuraha Kapera Madivakaraha Shatrurakshomayam Toyam Upashosham
Iti
Nashishyati
Sanjalpamanam Tam Ramardhe Shokakarishitam Ashtu Sampurnarena Muvacha Vachanam Kapihi
Shutvaivatu Vacho Mahyam Kshipramesyati Raghavaha Chamum Prakarshan Mahatim Haryakshagana Sankula
Athava Mochayishyami Tvamadhyaiva Varanane Asmad Dukha Duparoha Mama Prushtamanindite
Tvam hi Prushtagatam Krutva Santarishyami Sagaram Shaktihi Astime Vodhum Lankam Apisaravanam
Aham Prashtavanasthaya Raghavaya Jamaithiri Prapaishyami Shakraya Havyam Hutamivanalaha
Rakshasyadhyaiva Vaidehi Raghavam Saha Lakshmanam Vyavasaya Samayuktam Vishnum Daityavadhe Yatha
Taddarjana Krutotsaham Ashtamastham Mahabalam Purandara Vivasinam Nagarajasya Murdhani
Prushthamarohame Devi Mavikangshasva Shobhane Yogamanyachvaramena Shashankene Rohini
Kathayantiva Chandrena Suryena cha Maharchisha Matprushtamadhirutyatvam Tarakasha Maharnavam
Nahime Samprayatasya Tvamito Nayatongane Anugantum Gatum Shakta Sarve Lankarivasinaha
Yadhaivahamiha Praptaha Tadhaivaham Samshayah Yasyami Pasya Vaidehi Tvamudyamya Vyayasam
Maithili tu Harishrestha Chitva Vachanamadbhutam Harya Arsha Vismita Sarvangi Hanumantamatha Brivir
Hanuman Duramadhvanam Katham Maham Vodhumichasi Tadeva Khalute Manye Kapitvam Mariyuthapa
Kadhambalpa Sharirasvam Mamito Netumichhasi Sakasham Manavendrasya Bharturme Plavagarshabha
Sitaya Vachanam Shatva Hanuman Marutatmaja Chintayamasa Lakshmi Vanavam Paribhavam Kritam
Name Janati Sattvam Va Prabhavam Vasite Kshana Tasmat Pashyitu Vaidehi Yadrupam Mama Kamataha
Iti Sanchintya Hanuman Tada Pavakasattamah Darshayamasa Vaidekya Swarupamarimardanah
Satasmat Padapadhimana Plutya Plavagarshabha Tato Vardhitu Marebhe Sita Pratyaya Karana
Merumandara Sankasho Babhudiptanala Prabha అగ్రతో వ్యవతస్థే చ సీతాయా వానరోత్తమః.
హరిః పర్వత సంకాశస్తామ్రవక్త్రో మహాబలః వజ్రదంశ్రణఖో భీమో వైదేహీమిదమబ్రవీత్.
స పర్వతవనోద్దేశాం సాట్ట ప్రాకారతోరణాం లంకామిమాం సనాథాం వానయితుం శక్తిరస్తి మే.
తదవస్థాప్యతాం బుద్ధిః అలందేవి కాంక్షయా విశోకం కురు వైదేహీ రాఘవం సహ లక్ష్మణం.
తం దృష్ట్వా చలసంకాశం ఉవాచ జనకాత్మజ పద్మపత్ర విశాలాక్షీ మారుతస్య ఉరసంసుతం.
తవ సత్వం బలం చైవ అభిజానామి మహాకపే వాయోః ఇవ గతిం చైవ తేజశ్చాగ్నేరివాద్భుతం.
ప్రాకృతోऽన్య కథం చేమాం భూమిమాగంతుమర్హతి ఉదధేరప్రమేయస్యాపారం వానరపుంగవ.
జానామి గమనే శక్తిం నయనే చాపి తే మమ అవశ్యం సంప్రధార్యాశు కార్యసిద్ధిర్మహాత్మనః.
అయుక్తం తు కపిశ్రేష్ఠా మమ గంతుం త్వయా నఘ వాయువేగ సవేగస్యా వేగో మాం మోహయేత్.
అహమాకాశమాపన్నా హ్యుపర్యుపరి సాగరం ప్రపతేయం హితే పృష్ఠాద్వయాద్వేగేన గచ్చతః.
పతితా సాగరే చాహం తిమినక్ర ఝుషాకులే భవేయమాశు వివశాయాదసామన్నముత్తమం.
శక్ష్యే త్వయా సార్ధం గంతుం శత్రువినాశనా కలత్రవతి సందేహః త్వయ్యపి స్యాద్ సంశయః.
క్రియమాణాం తు మాం దృష్ట్వా రాక్షసా భీమ విక్రమాః అనుగచ్ఛేయురాదిష్టా రావణేన దురాత్మనా.
తైస్త్వం పరివితః శూరైః శూలముద్గరపాణిభిః భవేస్త్వం సంశయం ప్రాప్తో మయా వీరకలత్రవా.
సాయుధా బహవో వ్యోమ్ని రాక్షసాస్త్వం నిరాయుధః కథం శక్యసి సంయాతుం మాం చైవ పరిరక్షితుం.
యుధ్యమానస్య రక్షోభిః తవతరైః క్రూరకర్మభిః ప్రపతేయం హితే పృష్ఠాద్ భయార్తా కపి సత్తమా.
అథ రక్షాంసి భీమాని మహాంతి బలవంతి చ కథంచిత్ సాంపరాయే త్వాం జయేయుః కపి సత్తమః.
అథవా యుధ్యమానస్యాపతేయం విముఖస్య తే పతితా చ గృహీత్వా మాం నయేయుః పాపరాక్షసాః.
మాం వాహరేయుత్పద్ధస్తాత్ విశసేయురథాపివ అవ్యవస్థౌ హి దృశ్యేతే యుద్ధే జయపరాజయౌ.
అహం వాపి వివద్యేయం రక్షోభిరభితర్జితా త్వత్ప్రయత్నో హరిశ్రేష్ట భవే నిష్ఫల ఏవ తు.
కామం త్వమసి పర్యాప్తో నిహంతుం సర్వరాక్షసాన్ రాఘవస్య హిషో హీయే త్వయా శస్తైస్తు రాక్షసైః.
అథవాదాయ రక్షాంసి న్యసేయుః సంవృతే హిమాం యత్ర తేనాభిజానీయుః హరయో నాపి రాఘవౌ.
ఆరంభస్తు మదద్ధోయం తతస్తవ నిరర్ధకః త్వయా హి సహ రామస్య మహానాగమనే గుణః.
మయి జీవితమాయత్తం రాఘవస్య మహాత్మనః భ్రాతॄణాం చ మహాబాహో తవ రాజకులస్య చ.
తౌ నిరాశౌ మదద్ధంతో శోకసంతాపకర్షితౌ సరః సర్వక్ష హరిభిః చక్షతః ప్రాణసంగ్రహం.
భర్తుః భక్తిం పునస్కృత్య రామాదన్యస్య వానరా న స్పృశ్యామి శరీరం తు పుంసో వానరపుంగవా.
భర్తృర్భక్తిం పురస్కృత్వా రామాదన్యస్య వానర నాహం స్రష్టుం స్వతో గాత్రం విచ్ఛేయం వానరోత్తమ.
నస్పృశామి శరీరం తు పుంసో వానరపుంగవా యదహం గాత్ర సంస్పర్శం రావణస్య బలాద్గతా.
యది రామో దశగ్రీవం ఇహ హత్వా సబాంధవం మామితో గుర్త్య గచ్ఛేత తత్తస్య సదృశం భవేత్.
సుతా హి దృష్టాశ్చ మయా పరాక్రమా మహాత్మనస్తస్య రవారణావమర్దినః న దేవగంధర్వభుజంగ రాక్షసా భవంతి రామేణ సమాహి సంయుగే.
సమీక్షతం సంయతి చిత్రకార్ముకం మహాబలం వాసవ తుల్య విక్రమం స లక్ష్మణం కో విషహేత రాఘవం హుతాశనం దీప్తమివానిలేరితం.
స లక్ష్మణం రాఘవమాజిమర్దనం దిశాగజం మత్తమివ వ్యవస్థితం సహేతకో వానర ముఖ్య సంయుగే యుగాంత సూర్య ప్రతిమం శరార్చిషం.
సమే హరిశ్రేష్ఠ స లక్ష్మణం పతిం సయూథపం క్షిప్రమిహోపపాదయ శిరాయ రామం ప్రతి శోకకర్షితాం కురుష్వ మాం వానర ముఖ్య హర్షితాం. ఇత్యార్షే శ్రీమద్ రామాయణే ఆదికావ్యే వాల్మీకీయే చతుర్వింశతి సహస్రికాయాం సంహితాయాం శ్రీమత్ సుందరకాండే 37 సర్గః. ఆపదామపహర్తారం దాతారం సర్వసంపదాం లోకాభిరామం శ్రీరామం భూయో భూయో నమామ్యహం. बोल सीतारामचंद्र भगवान की जय. बोल पवन सुत हनुमान की जय. Then she was very happy that Hanuman he is able to come and is able to give a good assurance to Sita Mata. And now Sita is kind of, she is ashvasam, she is kind of settled. Until that she was under great scare. Then what to take care of now? Then what to do next? Then she says that Ravana who brought me here, and there is, I heard that the Vibhishana's daughter, her name is Anala. Anala told me that there is one elder person in the Ravana's, the what you call, all the rulers, mantris and all, Ravana, Sabha. He told Ravana, hey Ravana, you are not doing good, that is not dharma. But I heard that Ravana, he don't want to listen him. And also he told that, hey Ravana, you will continue like this, entire Lanka will be destroyed because of you. And no more Rakshasa Kulam, because of that kind of mistake you made. But he don't want to listen. Ravana said, don't try to tell me anything like that to him. And looks like he is not going to change. And then Rama should come here. Rama is a great warrior. I know that in front of my eyes, 14,000 demons are killed by Ramachandra Prabhu. And I do not have any doubt. Rama will come here if you go there, and Rama will protect you. And then Hanuman says, hey Mata, as soon as Rama, he gets information from me, once I reach him, and there are Vanaras and Bhallukas, and there are people can't even count the number of them, how many are there. And that much Maha Sainyam will come, and then Rama will take care of you. But, Amma, if not, I have another plan also. If you sit on behind me, here, backside, then I can take you other side of the ocean, and then we can go to the Ramachandra Prabhu. But again, Hanuman is what size? While he is in the Lanka, while he is talking to the Sita, you know what size Hanuman is? Kitten. Not even a cat size. It's a baby cat. And if baby cat is coming and telling me, you sit on me and I will take you, I will fly back. Anyone will believe this? Right? But, hey, Sita, and don't think that I am this. No. How I can speak like a human? Same way I have another ability that I can become as big as Mahakayam also, I can make it. And then you think that while I am taking, you think that the Rakshasas or other people, they may come behind me and they can attack me. But hey Sita, hey Mata, which speed I go, they cannot reach me. Which speed I have, no Rakshasa can beat me. That's sure. That's why you no need to scare. And then I will take you. When Hanuman said all this, it's made Sita Mata when kid talks, right? Small kid is talking and telling, Dad, don't worry, I can drive your car, I can drive in 100 speed. But he doesn't even know how to hold steering. But while the words, how happy it gives you. Sita Mata was so happy to listen of Hanuman. Then she asked me same question again. Katham valpa sharirastvam mamito netumichasi. Hey Hanuman, what are you talking? You are saying that you will drive 100 speed and all those things, but I don't think so. You can able to drive the car, right? As a baby. Same way, you are looking so small. Whatever you say, but you are looking to my eyes what? This much. Kitten size. And you are so small, how you can take me? Right? Sakasham manavendrasya bharturme plavagarashabha. How you fly? Where I am going to sit on you? How you are going to take me there? And is it possible? What are you talking? Is it okay to talk, but not, passing the line? When Sita Mata says this, then Hanuman says, hey Mata, don't insult me. Paribhavan Kratam, he felt that it's an insult to him. Hanuman. Then he says, hey Mata, Name Janati, you don't know what I am. Right? Really Sita Mata knows about Hanuman? No. Because she never met him, right? She never, met any kind of Vanara like this. Absolutely, what Hanuman is saying, that's right. What Sita Mata said, that was right. Both are talking on their purity, innocence only, right? Here, Sita Mata doesn't know what is Hanuman. Then he says, prabhavam va sitekshana. You know who I am? Tasmat pashyatu vaidehi yadrupam mama kamataha. I have a icharupam. My strength, tejaha means strength. My sattvam means strength. You don't know, Sita, what strength I have. I have a kamarupam also, icharupam also. Whatever size, if I want to be 100 feet, I can be 100 feet. If I want to be at 200 feet, I can be at 200 feet. Just, think that's all, I will be there. And I can become like that. You want to see? And then suddenly, Hanuman, he came out of the tree and walked couple of steps, other side of the Sita Mata. Suddenly he become what? Satasmat padapad dhiman aplutyapla vagarishabha tato vardhitu marebhe Sita pratyaya karanat. He went couple of steps away of the Sita. Suddenly started growing. What? You are like a small, but suddenly you are becoming big. How it is? Meru mandara sankashu. How big he is? Meru Parvatam. Meru Parvatam means probably a 10,000 feet. More than that. Like a Colorado mountains. Hanuman height is, ever been there? Colorado? No one? Yeah, Colorado mountains, one of the, or Mount Whitney or something here in California, which is the tallest mountain, right after Everest, I think. Yeah, like that. Hanuman, he became like Meru Parvatam. Meru Parvatam is one of the portion of Himalayam, right? Meru Parvatam. He became like that. Deeptanala Prabha Agrato Vyavatastecha Sitaya Vanarottama. Then he stands in front of Sita. Parvata Sankashaha. Huge mountain is standing in front of him. Probably head down and coming too close to the Sita, because his head probably is touching the clouds, right? If that big. If he talks over there, Lanka will listen, not the Sita. That's why he has to come down to Sita Mata and bring head close to her and then do conversation with Sita. And then he says that Hari Parvata Sankasha Tambravaktro Mahabalaha Vajjadramshanakho Bhimo Vaidehi Midam Abravit. He's a Parvata Sadrusham. He's like a Maha Parvatam and a red color face. Like that. How the Hanuman face will be? Rest of the hair is there. What color hair he has? We talked actually a couple of chapters before. Golden. Like a well shined gold, shined and polished gold ornaments. How it looks? And that kind of hair he has. Every hair shines like gold, real gold. That's the Hanuman color by Ramayana, not any other colors. And then in that, what is his face over there? Red color face, coming too close to the Sita Mata. Vajra Dramshtanakho Bhimo, and big nails and tusks, like a monkey. Big monkeys will have tusks outside also. And like that Hanuman came close to and Lanka. Then he says, Sita, now not only you, before what I said, Sita Mata, come and sit on my back. I will take you very safely other side of the ocean. Then we can go and we can reach the Ramachandra Prabhu. Then what you say? You are so tiny, this much. You don't know how to even jump yourself. That small you are, this big I am. How can you keep on your backside and take? Right? Hanuman, it really kind of made me, oh my God, Sita is thinking like that to me. Let me show. Right? Then immediately Hanuman responded to her. Hey, Sita, now not only just you, sa parvatavanodesham, sata prakaratoranam, lankam imam sanadhamba, naitum shaktirastime. Sita, not just you. What? Sa parvatavanodesham, entire island of Lanka I can take like that. Not just you. Along with Ravana and his Pushpaka Vimanam and his buildings, entire city will be transported from here to wherever Rama is. Not just you. You want me to do that? Now, who should scare? Right? Absolutely. Then Sita Mata says that Tavasatvam balanchaiva vijanami mahakape. How I know that? You have this big strength. Right? Hey Hanuman, your sattvam, your strength, I don't know. Vayoriva gatinchaiva tejaschagnereva adbhutam. Hey Hanuman, without this strength, how can you come all the way to here? Right? You will, that's why you are here. But, hey Hanuman, now I completely trust you. You have strength. You have strength, that's why you are able to come this Shatayojana, ocean from that end to this end. I always tell, do you know what is a Shatayojana means? 700 kilometers. That today Lanka is how far from India? 25 to 30 kilometers only. And that Lanka was different, which is far away from our country. Now there are so many changes happens because of this many, lakhs of years after Ramayana. That's why Lanka is close to us. But this Lanka probably a leftover Lanka, a small piece of Lanka. And that Lanka is different. And that is too far from earth, too far from our Bharata Desha. Right? And then, if that kind of Shakti you don't have, how can you come, hey Hanuman, Janami Gamane Shaktim, I know your Mano Vegam, Naine Chapite Mama, I can see that, Avasham Sampradhariyashu, Karya Siddhir Mahatmarash. You are the Karya Siddhi. That's why we call Karya Siddhi Hanuman. Right? Tvamasmin Karya Nidyoge, Pramanam Harisattama, Hanuman Yatra Masthaya, Dukkha Kshaya Karo Bhava. Sita Mata says in next chapter, hey Hanuman, you are the Karya Siddhi. You have all kind of a strength, but I cannot come with you. Because if you take me, then that Kirti will go away of Ramachandra Prabhu. I am wife of Ramachandra Prabhu. Ramachandra I knows as a great warrior. I know his strength. If he won't come and fight and kill all these demons, and if he won't take me, Lokam will talk something else. And also, while you are traveling, I will sit backside of you. You can't see me. Then, if Rakshasas are all sides, if they attack, if something happens to me, then you are going to destroy entire Ramakarya. Rama will die, Lakshmana will die, Bharata and all will die. Because if that happens, that's why, hey Hanuman, what you should do? You go back to Rama and inform him carefully and bring him as quick as possible. She concludes in this chapter, 38th chapter. Om Sri Sita Lakshmana Hanumat Sameta Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha.
Vishwamitrantharangaya Mithila
Nagari Pate Bhagyanam Paripakaya
Bhagyarupaya
Mangalam. Bol Sita Ramachandra Bhagavani ki. Bol Raja Ramachandra Bhagavani ki. ततस्य कपिशार्दूलः तेन वाक्येन हर्षितः सीतामुवाच तच्छ्रुत्वा वाक्यं वाक्यविशारदः
युक्तरूपं त्वया देवी भाजितं शुभदर्शने सदृशं स्त्रीस्वभावस्य साध्वीनां विनयस्य च
स्त्रीत्वन्न तु समर्थं हि सागरं व्यतिवर्तितुं मामधिष्ठाय विस्तीर्णं शतयोजनमायतम्
द्वितीयं कारणं यच्चाब्रवीषि विनयान्विते रामादन्यस्य नार्हामि संस्पर्शमिति जानकी
एतत्ते देवि सदृशं पत्न्यास्तस्य महात्मनः काक्यन्या त्वामृते देवी ब्रूयाद्वचनमीदृशम्
श्रोष्यते चैव काकुस्तः सर्वं निरवशेषतः चेष्टितं यत्त्वया देवी भाजितं मम चाग्रहः
कारणैर्बहुभिर्देवी रामप्रियचिकीर्षया स्नेहप्रस्कन्द मनसा मयैतत् समुदीरितं
लङ्काया दुष्प्रवेशत्वात् दुस्तरत्वान् महोदधेः सामध्यादात्मनश्चैव मयैतत् समुदीरितम्
इच्छामि त्वां समानेतुम् अद्यैव रघुबन्धुना गुरुस्नेहेन भक्त्या च नान्यथैतदुदाकृतम्
यदि नोत्सहते यातुं मया सार्धमनिन्दिते अभिज्ञानं प्रयच्छत्वं जानय्याद्राघवो हि तत्
एवमुक्त्वा हनुमता सीता सुरसुतोपमा उवाच वचनं मन्दं बाष्पप्रग्रथिताक्षरम्
इदं श्रेष्ठमभिज्ञानं ब्रूयास्त्वं तु मम प्रियं शैलस्य चित्रकूटस्य पादे पूर्वोत्तरे पुरा
तापसाष्टमवासिन्याः प्राज्यमूलफलोदके तस्मिन् सिद्धाश्रमे देशे मन्दाकिन्याख्यदूरतः
तस्योपवनषण्डेषु नाना पुष्पसुगन्धिषु विरुत्य सलिलक्लिन्नातवाङ्के समुपादिशम्
ततो मां स समायुक्तो वायसपर्यतुण्डयत् तमहं लोष्टमुद्यम्य वारयामि स्म वायसं
धारयन् स च माङ्काकः तत्रैव परिलीयते न चाप्युपार्मन्मांसात् भक्षार्थी बलिभोजनः
उत्कर्षन्त्याञ्चरशनां क्रुद्धायां मयि पक्षिणी सस्यमाने च वसने ततो दृष्टा त्वयाख्यहयापहसिता
चाहं क्रुद्धा संलज्जिता तदा भक्षगृध्नेन काकेन दारिता
आसीनच्च च श्रान्ता पुनरुत्सङ्गमाविशं क्रुध्यन्ती च प्रहृष्टेन त्वयाहं परिसान्त्विता
बाष्पपूर्णमुखी मन्दं चक्षुषी परिमाज्यति लक्षिता हं त्वया नाधवायसेन प्रकोपिता
परिश्रमात् प्रसुप्ता च राघवाङ्केऽप्यहं चिरं पर्यायेन प्रसुप्तश्च ममाङ्के भरताग्रजः
तत्र पुनरेवाधवायसः समुपागवत् ततस्तुप्त प्रबुद्धां मां रामस्याङ्कात् समुत्थिताम्
वायसः सहसा गम्या विददारस्तनान्तरे पुनरथोत्पत्त्या विददारसमां भृशम्
ततः समुत्क्षितो रामो मुक्तैः शोणितबिन्धुभिः वायसेन ततस्तेन बलवत्कृष्यमानया
समया बोधितः श्रीमान् सुखसुप्तः परन्तपः समां दृष्ट्वा महाबाहुर्वितुन्नां स्तनयोस्तदा
विषयिव क्रुद्धश्वसन् वाक्यमभाषत केन तेन गणासोरुविक्षतं वै स्तनान्तरम्
क्रीडति सरोषेण पञ्चवक्त्रेण भोगिना वीक्ष्यमानस्ततस्तं वै वायसं समुदैक्षत
नखैस्तरुतिरैस्तीक्ष्णै मामेवाभिमुखं स्थितम् पुत्रः गिरसक्रस्य वायसः पततां वरः
धरान्तर्गतः शीघ्रं पवनस्य गतौ समः ततस्तस्मिन् महाबाहुर्कोपसंवर्तिते क्षणः
वायसे उक्तवान् क्रूरां मतिं मतिमतां वरः सदर्भं संसरात् गृह्यं ब्राह्मेणास्त्रेण योजयत्
सदीप्तैव कालाग्निज्ज्वलाभिमुखो द्विजम् सतं प्रदीप्तं चिक्षेप दर्भं तं वायसं प्रति
ततस्तं वायसन्दर्भः सोऽम्बरेऽनुजगामः अनुसृष्टस्तदा काको जगाम विविधां गतिम्
त्राणकाम इमं लोकं सर्वं वै विचचारः स पित्रा च परित्यक्तः सुरैश्च समहर्षिभिः
लोकान् सम्परिक्रम्य तमेव शरणं गतः सतं निपतितं भूमौ शरण्यः शरणागतः
शर्मलब्ध्वा लोकेषु तमेव शरणं गतः अधार्हमपि काकुत्स्थः कृपया पर्यपालयत् परिद्यूनं विषन्नं च सतमायान्तमब्रवीत् मोघं कर्तुं न शक्यन्तु ब्राह्ममस्त्रं तदुच्यता
हिरस्तु दक्षिणाक्षित्तत्वच्छरैक्यदसोऽब्रवीत् ततस्तक्षाक्षिका कस्या हिनस्ति स्म तदक्षिणम्
दत्त्वा स दक्षिणं नेत्रं प्राणेभ्यः परिरक्षितः स रामाय नमस्कृत्वा राज्ञे दशरथाय च
विशिष्टस्तेन वीरेण प्रतिपेदे स्वमालयम् मत्कृते काकमात्रे तु ब्रह्मास्त्रं समुदीरितम्
कस्माद्यो माहरत्वत्तः क्षमसे तं महीपते सकुर्ष्व महोत्साहः कृपां मयि नरर्षभा
त्वया नाथपति नाथज्ञाधा हिव दृश्यते आनुशंस्यं परो धर्मः तत्त्व एव मया श्रुत आनुशंस्यं परो धर्मः तत्त्व एव मया श्रुतः
जानामि त्वां महावीर्यं महोत्साहं महाबलम् अपारपारमक्षोभ्यं गाम्भीर्यात् सागरोपमं
भर्तारं समुद्रायाधरण्यावस वासवोपमम् एवमस्त्रमिदां श्रेष्ठः सत्यवान् बलवानपि
किमर्थमस्त्रं रक्षस्सु नयो यजसि राघव न नागा नापि गन्धर्वा नासुरा न मरुद्गणाः
रामस्य समरे वेगं शक्ता प्रतिसमाधितुं तस्य वीर्यवतः कश्चिद्यद्यस्य मय सम्भ्रमः
किमर्थन्न शरैस्तीक्ष्णैः क्षयं नयति राक्षसान् भ्रातुरादेशमादाय लक्ष्मणो वा परन्तपः
कस्य हेतोर्नमां वीरः परित्रादिमहाबलः यदितौ पुरुषव्याघ्रो वायुवग्निसमतेजसौ
सुराणामपि दुर्धर्षो किमर्थं मामुपेक्षतः ममैव दुष्कृतं किञ्चित् महदस्ति न संशयः
समर्थावपितौ यन्मां नावेक्षे देवरन्तपौ वैदेह्यावचनं श्रुत्वा करुणं साश्रुभाषितम्
अथा ब्रवीन् महातेजा हनुमान् मारुतात्मजः त्वच्छोकविमुखो रामो देवि सत्येन मे शपे
रामे दुःखाभिपन्ने च लक्ष्मणः परितप्यते कथञ्चिद्भवति दृष्टा न कालः परिशोचितुम्
इमं मुहूर्तं दुःखानां द्रक्ष्यस्यन्तमनिन्दिते तावुभौ पुरुषव्याघ्रौ राजपुत्रौ महाबलौ
त्वद्दर्शनकृतोत्साहौ लङ्कां भस्मीकरिष्यतः हत्वा च समरे क्रूरं रावणं सह बान्धवम्
राघवस्त्वां विशालाक्षी नेष्यति स्वां पुरीं प्रति ब्रूहि यद्राघवो वाच्यो लक्ष्मणश्च महाबलः
सुग्रीवो वापि तेजस्वी हरयोऽपि समागताः इत्युक्तवती तं स्मिष्टा सीता सुरसुतोपमा
उवाच शोकसन्तप्ता हनुमन्तप्लवङ्गमम् कौसल्या लोकभर्तारं सुषुवेयं मनस्विनी
तं ममाध्ये सुखं पृच्छ शिरसा चाभिवादय स्रजश्च सर्वरत्नानि
सर्वरत्नानि प्रियायाश्च वराङ्गनाः
गणाः
ऐश्वर्यं च विशालायां पृथिव्यामपि दुर्लभम् पितरं मातरं चैव सम्मान्याभिप्रसाद्य च
अनुप्रव्रजितो रामं सुमित्रायेन सुप्रजाः आनुकूल्येन धर्मात्मा त्यक्त्वा सुखमनुत्तमम्
अनुगच्छति काकुत्स्थं भ्रातरं पालयन् वने सिंहस्कन्धो महाबाहुः मनस्वी प्रियदर्शनः
पितृवद्वर्तते रामे मातृवन्मां समाचरन् प्रियमाणां तदा वीरो न तु मां वेद लक्ष्मणः
वृद्धोपसेवी लक्ष्मीवान् शक्तो न बहुभाषित राजपुत्रप्रियश्रेष्ठः सदृशश्वशुरस्य मे
मम प्रियतरो नित्यं भ्राता रामस्य लक्ष्मणः नियुक्तो धुर्यस्यान्तूतामुद्वहति वीर्यवान्
यं दृष्ट्वा राघवो नैवावृत्तमार्यमनुस्मरेत् समामास ममार्धाय कुशलं वक्तव्यो वचनान् मम
नित्यं शुचिर्दक्षः प्रियो रामस्य लक्ष्मणः यथा हि वानरश्रेष्ठ दुःखक्षयकरो भवेत्
त्वमस्मिन् कार्यनिर्योगे प्रमाणं मरिसत्तम राघवत्वत्समारम्भात् मयि यत्नपरो भवेत्
त्वमस्मिन् कार्यनिर्योगे प्रमाणं हरिसत्तम राघवस्तत्त्वमारम्भस्मै मत्नपरो भवेत्
ॐ इदं ब्रूयाश्च मे नाथं शूरं रामं पुनः पुनः जीवितं धारयिष्यामि मासं दशरथात्मजा
मादान्न जीवेयं सत्येनाहं ब्रवीमि ते रावणेनोपरुद्धां मां निकृत्या पापकर्मणा
प्रातमर्हसि वीरत्वं पातालादिव कौशिकीं ततो वस्त्रगतं मुक्त्वा दिव्यं चूडामणिं शुभम्
हृदेयो राघवायेति सीता हनुमते तदौ प्रतिगृह्य ततो वीरो मणिरत्नमनुत्तमम्
अङ्गुल्या योजयामास नक्यस्य प्राभवद्भुजः मणिरत्नं कपिवरः प्रतिगृह्याभिवाद्य च
सीतां प्रदक्षिणं कृत्वा प्रणतः प्राश्वतस्थितः हर्षेण महता युक्तः सीता दर्शनजेन सह
हृदयेन गतो रामं शरीरेण तु विष्ठितः
मणिवरमुपगृह्य तं महार्कं जनकृपात्मजया धृतं प्रभावात् गिरिरिव पवनावधूतमुक्तः सुखितमनाः प्रतिसङ्क्रमं प्रपेदे
इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे आदिकाव्ये वाल्मीकीये 24सहस्रिकायां संहितायां श्रीमत्सुन्दरकाण्डे 38 सर्गः आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् बोल सीतारामचंद्र भगवान की जय बोल पवन सुत हनुमान की जय Om. Then 38th chapter. Again, Hanuman is agreed with Sita Mata. Hey Sita, that's right. I cannot take. That's not right. And Sita Mata, she says that I never touch any other person other than the Lord Rama. Then Hanuman agreed with that. Hanuman says now, hey Mata, and let me do what I can able to do. And how can I can make Rama also happy. Then Sita Mata started in this chapter. Then Amma, give me something what I can hand over to the Sita. What you want to give any message and which way you want to give. What message I used to give it to Ramachandra Prabhu. Then Sita Mata tells one personal story. Because anything, Rama also can say same way. Hey Hanuman, just make me happy. Are you saying like that you saw the Sita Mata? Right. How Sita asked, Hanuman, and what is the proof? You are from Lord Rama. Then he gave, nice Rama's stamp, that is a Raja Mudra, the ring. And then now, Rama also can ask same way, right? Hey Hanuman, you are saying that, you went to Sita, you saw the Sita in the Lanka, that is, too far, Shata Yojanam, and, 100, 700 kilometers, and I jumped and all. Believe that? Then, what is the proof? Right? Proof works. And then that's why Hanuman asked Sita Mata, hey Sita, something you can tell me that, where I can able to convince the Lord Rama, and you are here. Then Sita Mata shares one personal story, which is no one else there, just Sita and Rama is there. No one else saw that. What was happened? One crow came and torturing Sita Mata. And by the time Rama is keeping his head on the lap of the Sita and is sleeping like a nap. And any time even sages and saints, even Vishwamitra also, looking of Rama's face while he is sleeping, Ramayana says, is more handsome and beautiful than the while he is waking. That's why Sita is enjoying the face of Ramachandra Prabhu. And that she don't want to disturb him. And that bird is coming and keep disturbing, and Sita is trying to take a stone and throw on it and let go away. But that kakam, the crow become like a very weird and aggressive, and came and started scratching of the Sita. Sita Mata, she don't want to give any quick action to wake up Lord Rama. She don't want to wake him up. But then that kakam came and scratched on the chest of the Sita. Okay, scratch little. Then once the scratch was happened, then the blood came out of the scratch, and then 1 or 2 drops of hot blood was fallen on the face of the Lord Ramachandra. Then, because of that heat, then he opened his eyes. What was happened? Either you have to cry or something should fall. Right? The cry, the tears also warm. Blood also warm. And then he opened his eyes and he saw that there is a scratch on the Sita. Immediately, such a way Rama, that was unexpected, completely. He got such a way anger, immediately he took Brahmastram. That's why there onwards there is the saying came in every language. Putting Brahmastram on the small bird. If you do a big action on small mistake, then the people will say that every language you have a saying of this. Every language. You are applying a bigger thing on the smaller one. Right? Take a equal punishment for whatever mistakes. But what that kakam did, that the bird, just a scratch, then you can hit with some stick or something and it will go away, it will scare and go away. But for that, you have to deploy the Brahmastram. Brahmastram is like a big atom bomb, big missile. It's not a small thing. Right? But this Brahmastram, such a way Rama can set it up. How much to destroy, when to destroy, where to destroy, how to destroy, if not how to come back also. And that stage we are not yet reached. We know how to make Brahmastras these days. Many Kshipanis are Brahmastras only. That can do such a damage. Japan is the good example. Our Brahmastras, how much damage it can do. Even grass also won't grow over there for several decades. That kind of damage we can do. But do we have a control of that damage? We know how to do damage. But can we stop in last minute? While that Brahmastram is dropped and there are 2 seconds to hit the ground, can we again, just that what you call that, you can take it back or you call back, then it comes back into your again where you said. Not happens now I am talking. But next 20 years, yes, it may. I am not saying no. I am not saying it won't. It will. The day will come where that missile goes all the way to head of the country. Then suddenly if you change your mind and you can call back, then it will come and then it will land in the same position. Right now, take the boosters, rocket boosters, or Elon Musk, The boosters can go all the way to atmosphere, then it can come back and land. That we never seen before. That before generation was never seen that. The boosters means it will boost and it will go on there, it will blast. That's all it is. Lose completely. It won't come back. But now those boosters are coming back and it's safe landing. And then one day, like how this Rama's Brahmastram came back into his Akshaya Bhanatuniram, like that, it can do a minimal damage, or it can do maximum damage, or it can not do any damage and come back also. That system also will come. And then there's a small bird. And then Rama, he took immediately Brahmastram, he says, how dare? Who had that kind of a dare to hurt my wife? Never seen that kind of anger in the face of Lord Ramachandra Prabhu, even Sita Mata before. Then that Brahmastram was deployed. Then Brahmastram, even that bird also never thought that, it's just to see, how Rama will respond. But Rama will get this kind of a man and it throws a Brahmastram. Actually, then there is a story also behind this. This bird is a son of Indra. Rama never gets. Rama is a Jitakrotha. One title is there to Rama. He never gets unnecessary anger. And he never do unnecessary punishments also. Only up to that he will take. After that again he is happy. You never see him this kind of anger before in Ramachandra Prabhu in any situation. Always is ready to forgive. But when someone hurt the Sita Mata, then he is not. And that's why all devatas, they made Ravana to come this way and kidnap the Sita. Then only Ravana can be killed. Otherwise, that kind of anger to kill that kind of Maharakshasa, how much of anger you need, how much of strength you need. If you do not have in your heart, that never comes out, then you cannot remove the Ravana from this loka. Ravana is a lokakantaka. If Rama is not going to kill him, then he will be a big destroyer to this world. He will mess the entire world. That's why they need some kind of a solution for that, to take Ramachandra Prabhu to let him, kill. Then how? They tried many ways. Tomorrow morning there is a crown ceremony. They took entire Rajyam from Ramachandra's hands. He said, fine. Raja is Raja, doesn't matter in Ayodhya or forest. What makes? Let me enjoy my vacation there. That's what he said simply to Lakshmana. And he gave Rajyam to father. Then he left. Then after that, so many things happened. Wealth is gone. And 14,000 demons came and attacked. All are his dealing like so happy and so perfect. And not any that kind of agraham, which really Rama gets mad and is ready to kill someone. Never happened that. Now they saw. When this bird scratched Sita Mata, and then when he took Brahmastram for small bird, then Devatas, now here is the Rama's weakness is Sita. If something happens to Sita Mata, then Rama will follow her and then he is going to kill. Then the Kakam went all the lokas, 3 lokas, but no one is there to protect. Is a Ramabanam? We don't want to deal with that. Anywhere. Then where to go? Then Brahma said, go back to Ramachandra Prabhu. And where it is coming from? Then Kaka comes and surrenders to the lotus feet of Ramachandra Prabhu. Then Rama says, this Brahmastram is a Rama Banam. It's never go waste. Give something to that Rama Banam. Then he gives one eye. That's why, Tadha Prabhuti Kaka Nam Ekam Aksheti Vishrutam. From there onwards, the Kaka, the visibility, like a vision inside, it won't see like a human how we see. Kaka can see only one direction. Only one eye works at a time. If seeing Kaka this side, turns head on that side. Then only this eye works. If Kaka wants to see this side, then turns head that side. Only this eye works. Try to see only one eye. And because another eye, that energy the Kaka is given to the Brahmastra on that. Since there onwards, Kakas are taking, the crows are taking, and that kind of birth only. And this story, she explained to Hanuman, hey Hanuman, see, some small bird tried to hurt me. Rama got this kind of a, kopam, agraham. Since 10 months I am under this Rakshasas. where is Rama? She asked Hanuman. And why Rama is not coming? And why Rama is not protecting? Rama always he shows his mercy to many. Why he is not showing mercy on me? And then she says this story and tell him Rama to come and protect me. I am waiting for him. Then she gives Chudamani to Hanuman. See, Rama gave ring to Hanuman. Now ring she took it. Only one ornament left with her. That is hairpin. They keep on the hair. These days we keep hair like fan. That's why we don't keep anything. But those days they put hair like all the tie over there. Because our Shastram says you should not keep your hair open. If you do hair open, and that is the way where you lose your energy. That's why the women are also losing their patience. Because their hair is open. According to Ramayana, where there is a Sapta Marut, there is a huge, nice story comes. She is doing a 1,000 years tapasya, and Indra is waiting to disturb her tapasya. But she is never doing any mistake. 900 and some change of years, she is kind of tired, doing up so long. Then she keeps her head on the main wood of the door. In India, we keep a wood, right, on the main door. Then that is, she uses like a pillow, and she keeps head and sleeping in the noon time. While she is sleeping, suddenly that air opens up, and then it goes longer. Then through that edge of the hair, Indra goes into her garbham, and then he makes a seven pieces of her garbham. By the time she recognizes, she asked Indra, don't kill my garbham. Then Indra says from the stomach, Marudha, don't cry. Then because of Indra also served her for this long, and he also had a kind of a matru relation with her. Then he says, even though I made your pindam as a 7 pieces, but the 7 pieces will become divine. And those are the 7 pinda pieces become as a Sapta Marut. There are 7 Vayu Devatas. And those are the Sapta Marut. Sapta Marut, Ekadasha Rudra, Dvadasha Aditya. These are the gods 32. Not 32 crores. Just 32. And that's what, when we keep hair open, it is very dangerous according to our Ramayana. If we believe Ramayana, then we should not keep our hair open. It must be tied. The edges should not be visible, should not be open, edge of the hair. Then, that is the only ornament left for Sita, because rest of the ornaments are all, she tied her sari and she made as a one pocket and then she dropped. That's what Hanuman saw. And those are the ornaments Hanuman who got it and who gave it to Ramachandra Prabhu. Then Lakshmana recognizes only anklets. Oh yeah, I know these anklets because every day I touch, my mother Sita Mata's feet and I take her blessings. That's why I can recognize them. Yes, my brother Rama, yes, these are the Sita's ornaments. That's the only one Lakshmana recognized. Then she gives her Chudamani, and that is one of the Saubhagyam to Stri, and then to Hanuman. Then Hanuman, he is ready to start again, travel back to Ramachandra. Bol Sita Ramachandra Bhagavani ki Jai. Bol Raja Ramachandra Bhagavani ki Jai. Om
Pitrubhaktaya
Sadatam Bhratrubhiksah Sitaya Nandita Khiralokaya Ramabhadraya Mangalam.
Bol Raja Ramachandra Bhagavan ki Jai. Bol Pavanasuta Hanuman ki Jai.
Manindatva tatasita Hanumantamatha Bravit Abhijnanam Abhijnatam Etaddramasya Tatvataha.
Manintu drishtva Ramo Vaitrayanam Smasmarishyati Viro Jananyam Amacharajnyo Dasharathasya cha.
Sabhoyastvam samutsahe chodito harisattama Asmin karya samarambhe prachintaya eduttaram.
Swamasmin karya niryoge pramanam harisattama Hanuman yatnamasthaya dukkakshaya karo bhava.
Swamasmin karya niryoge pramanam harisattama हनुमन् यत्र मास्थाय दुःखक्षयकरो भवेत्
तस्य चिन्तयतो यत्नो दुःखक्षयकरो भवेत् स तथेति प्रतिज्ञाय मारुतिर्भीमविक्रमः
शिरसा वन्द्य वैदेहीं गमनायोपचक्रमे ज्ञात्वा सम्प्रस्थितं देवी वानरं मारुतात्मजम्
बाष्पगद्गदया वाचा मैथिली वाक्यमब्रवीत् कुशलं हनुमान् ब्रूयात् सहितौ रामलक्ष्मणौ
सुग्रीवं च सहामात्यं सर्वान् वृद्धांश्च वानरान् ब्रूयास्त्वं वानरश्रेष्ठ कुशलं धर्मसंहितम्
यथा स च महाबाहुरुमान् तारयति राघवः अस्मात् दुःखाम्बुसम्रोधात् त्वं समाधातुमर्हसि
जीवन्तीं मां यथा रामः सम्भावयति कीर्तिमान् तत्तथा हनुमन्वाच्यं वाचा धर्ममवाप्नुहि
नित्यमुत्साहयुक्ताश्च वाच श्रुत्वा त्वयेरिताः वर्धिष्यते दाशरथेः पौरुषं मदवाप्तये
मत्सन्देशयुता वाचस्तत्त्वः श्रुत्वैव राघवः पराक्रमविधिं वीरो विधिवत् संविधास्यति
सीताया वचनं श्रुत्वा हनुमान् मारुतात्मजः शिरस्यञ्जलिमाधाय वाक्यमुत्तरमब्रवीत्
क्षिप्रमेष्यति काकुत्स्थो हर्युक्षप्रवरैर्वृतः यस्ते युधि विजित्यारीन् शोकं व्यपनयिष्यति
न हि पश्यामि मर्त्येषु नासुरेषु सुरेषु वा यस्तस्य क्षिपतो बाणान् स्थातुमुत्सहते ग्रतः
अप्यर्कमपि पर्जन्यम् अपि वैवस्वदं स हि सोढुं रणे शक्तः तव हेतोर्विशेषतः
तैसागरपर्यन्तां महीं शासितुमीहते त्वन्निमित्तो हि रामस्याजयो जनकनन्दिनी
तस्य तद्वचनं श्रुत्वा सम्यक् सत्यं सुभाषितं जानकी बहुमेनेथा वचनं चेदमब्रवीत्
तदस्तं प्रस्थितं सीता वीक्षमाणा पुनः पुनः भर्तृस्नेहान्वितं वाक्यं सौहार्दादनुमानयते
यदि वा मन्यसे वीरावसैकाहमनिन्दम कस्मिंश्चित् संवृते देशे विश्रान्तश्वो गमिष्यसि
मम चेदल्पभाग्यायाः सान्निध्यात् तव वानर अस्य शोकस्य महतो मुहूर्तं मोक्षणं भवेत्
गते हरिशार्दूला पुनरागमनाय तु प्राणानामपि सन्देहो मम स्यान्नात्र संशयः
तवादर्शनशोको भूयो मां परितापयेत् दुःखपरां मृष्टां दीपयन्निव वानरा
अयं च वीरसन्देहः तिष्ठति मम वाग्रतः सुमहां सत्स्वहा येषु हर्युक्षेषु हरीश्वर
कथं खलु दुष्पारं दर्श्यन्ति महोदधिं यानि तानि हर्युक्षसैन्यानि तौ वानरवरात्मजौ
त्रयाणामेव भूतानां सागरस्यास्य लङ्घने शक्ति स्याद्वैन तेजस्या तव वा मारुतस्य वा
तस्मिन् कार्यनिर्योगे वीरैवं दुरतिक्रमे किं पश्यति समाधानं त्वं हि कार्यविदां वरः
ममस्य त्वमेवैकः कार्यस्य परिसाधने पर्याप्तः परवीरघ्ना यशस्यस्ते फलोदयः
कामस्य त्वमेवैकः कार्यस्य परिसाधने पर्याप्तः परवीरघ्नयशस्यस्ते फलोदयः
बलैः समग्रैर्यदि मां रावणं जित्य संयुगे विजयी स्वपुरीं यायात् तत्तु मे स्याद्यशस्करम्
शरैस्तु सङ्कुलां कृत्वा लङ्कां परबलार्दनः मान्नयेद्यदि काकुस्ता तत्तस्य दृशं भवेत्
तद्यथा तस्य विक्रान्तम् अनुरूपं महात्मनः भवेदावः शूरस्य तथा त्वमुपपादय
तदर्थोपहितं वाक्यं सहितं हेतुसंहितं निशम्य हनुमान् शेषं वाक्यमुत्तरमब्रवीत्
देवि हर्युक्षसैन्यानामीश्वरः प्लवतां वरः सुग्रीवः सत्त्वसम्पन्नः तवार्धे कृतनिश्चयः
स वानरसहस्राणां कोटिवीरपि सम्वृतः क्षिप्रमेष्यति वैदेही राक्षसानां निबर्हणः
तस्य विक्रमसम्पन्नाः सत्त्ववन्तो महाबलाः मनःसङ्कल्पसम्पाता देशे हरय स्थिताः
येषान्नोपरिणाधस्तान्न त्र्यक् सज्जते गतिः न च कर्मसु स्वीदन्ति महत्स्वमित तेजसः
असकृत्रैर्महोत्साहैर्ससागरधराधर प्रदक्षिणीः कृता भूमिर्वायुमार्गानुसारिभिः
मद्विशिष्टाश्च तुल्याश्च सन्ति तत्र वनौकसः मत्तः प्रत्यवरः कश्चिन्नास्ति सुग्रीव सन्निधौ
अहं तावदिह प्राप्तः किं पुनस्ते महाबलाः न हि प्रकृष्ट्या प्रेष्यन्ते हीतरे जनाः
तदनं परितापेनादेवि शोकोऽव्यपैतु ते एकोत्पातेन ते लङ्कामेष्यन्ति हरियूथपाः
मम पृष्ठगतौ तौ च चन्द्रसूर्या विवोदितौ त्वत्सकाशं महासत्त्वौ नृसिंहावागमिष्यतः
ततो वीरौ नरवरौ सहितौ रामलक्ष्मणौ आगम्य नगरीं लङ्कां सायकैर्विधमिष्यतः
सगनं रावणं हत्वा राघवो रघुनन्दनः त्वामादाय वरारोहे स्वपुरं प्रति यास्यति
तदाश्वसिकि भद्रन्ते भवत्वं कालकाङ्क्षिणी सचिराद्रक्षसे रावं प्रज्वलन्तमिवानलम्
निहते राक्षसेन्द्रेऽस्मिन् सपुत्रामात्य बान्धवे त्वं समेष्यसि रामेण शशाङ्केनेव रोहिणी
क्षिप्रं त्वं देवि शोकस्यापारं यास्यसि मैथिली रावणं चैव रामेण निहतं द्रक्ष्यसे चिरात्
एवमाश्वास्य वैदेहीं हनुमान् मारुतात्मजः गमनाय मतिं कृत्वा वैदेहीं पुनरब्रवीत्
तमरिघ्नं कृतात्मानं क्षिप्रं जक्षसि राघवं लक्ष्मणं च धनुष्पाणिं लङ्काद्वारमुपस्थितम्
नखदंष्ट्रायुधान् वीरान् सिंहशार्दूलविक्रमान् वानरान् वानरेन्द्राभान् क्षिप्रं द्रक्ष्यसि सङ्गतान्
शैलाम्बुदनिकाशानां लङ्कामलयसानुषु नर्दतां कविमुख्यानामार्ये यूधान्यनेकशः
स तु मन्मणि घोरेण ताडितो मन्मथेषु न शर्म लभते रामः सिंहार्दत इव द्विपः
मारुतो देवि शोकेनाबाभूत्ते मनसो प्रियं शशीवपत्या चक्रेणा भर्त्रा नाधवती ह्यसि
रामाद्विशिष्टकोऽन्योऽस्ति कच्चित् सौमित्रिणा समः अग्निमारुतकल्पौ तौ भ्रातरौ तव संश्रयौ
नास्मिंश्चिरं पश्यसि देवि देशे रक्षो गणैरध्युषितेति रौद्रे न ते चिरादागमनं प्रियस्य क्षमस्व मत्सङ्गमकालमात्रम्
इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे आदिकाव्ये वाल्मीकीये 24सहस्रिकायां संहितायां श्रीमत् सुन्दरकाण्डे 49 सर्गाः आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं बोल सीतारामचंद्र भगवान की जय बोल राजा रामचंद्र भगवान की जय Sita Mata, she gives the Chudamani and as well as one personal story also, personal incident also, she shares with Hanuman. Then Sita says, hey Hanuman, once you show this Chudamani, my father, Ramachandra Prabhu, he is going to recognize immediately. He knows and what special it is. He will let you know that. And then, as soon as he sees this Chudamani, he will remember my father Janaka and his father Dasharatha also. Not only just me. There is something, some reason behind it. And just give it to Ramachandra Prabhu. Then, hey Hanuman, now think on how you want to plan and what will be the karyam, what will be the karya siddhi next. Next, what is your, whatever you want to do. And hey Hanuman, you are the one who can remove dukkham of anyone. If they come and surrender to you, tvamasmin karya niryoge pramanam harisattama hanuman yatnamasthaya dukkakshaya karo bhava. He say, who says this? Sita Mata. She gave prarthana shlokam of Hanuman to us in Ramayana. And that's why always we chant in front of Hanuman. Hey Hanuman, you are the one who can remove dukkham of all your devotees. And your devotees will be sorrowless. And that Shakti you have, Hanuman. Sita Mata said this shloka, right? If Sita's shloka, if we repeat in front of him, how he took care of the Sita Mata on those days, same way, he completely breaks into parts of our samasyas, all the problems. That's why every time we chant, and also we tell our devotees, that's called Karya Siddhi Mantra, this shloka. There are 2 shlokas comes in this chapter. Those 2 shlokas are very powerful, very powerful. And Hanuman, he is going to be with us if we chant these shlokas in front of him. It is a Maha Mantram we are offering to his lotus feet, and we are seeking his Raksha. In the words of Sita Mata. Then she says that, hey Vayu Sutta, Hanuman, please pass my message to Rama and Lakshmana and your Prabhu Sugriva and tell him that, come quick and protect me. And then Hanuman says, hey Sita, don't worry. As soon as I reach Rama, don't think Rama will walk. No, they are going to sit on my shoulders. Rama one side, Lakshmana one side. We are all very speed jumpers, right? All the monkeys, they don't walk like us. They jump. One jump probably a 1-2 kilometers or maybe more than that. Like that they jump and they come. We come very quick and we solve the problem. Rama will come. Hey Mate, don't cry. Marudo devi shokena ma bhute manaso priyam shachiva patya shakrena bhartra nathavati kyasi. How once upon a time the Indra Patni, and she again back to Indra after so many problems. Like that, your Vanavasam will end and your this Lanka Vasam will end, and with short time and you are going to be with Ramachandra Prabhu. And that Hanuman says to Sita Mata in this chapter. Now we will go to 40th chapter. Om Om Vasaya Chitrakuta Viharine Sevyaya Sarvayaminam Dhirodakshaya Mangalam Bol Sita Ramachandra Bhagavani Ki Jai. Shutva tu vachanam tasya Vayusunor Mahatmanah Uvachatmahitam Vakyam Sita Surasutotama
Tvam Drishtva Priyavaktaram Sabrahushyami Vanara Adda Sanjata Sasyeva Vrishtim Prapya Vasundhara
Yadhatam Purushavyagram Gatraishokabhikarishitaih Samsprusheyam Sakamaham Tadha Kurudayam Mayi
Abhijnanancha Ramasya Dadya Hariganottama Shiptamishikam Kakasya Kopade Kakshishantani
Manashilaya Stilako Gandapashve Niveshita Tvaya Pranashte Tilake Tam Kila Smartumarhasi
Saviryavan Katham Sitam Bhutam Samarumanyase Vasanti Vrakshasam Madhye Mahendra Varunopamaha
Esham Shvesha Chudama Nirdivyo Maya Suparirakshitaha Etam Drishtva Prahurshyami Vyasane Tvamivanagha
Esanariyatita Shriman Maya Devari Sambhavaha Atah Paranna Shakshyami Jeevitam Shokalalasa
Asakyanacha Dukkhani Vashachurdayachitaha Rakshasinam Sughoranam Tatkrate Marashayamyaham
Dharayishyami Masantu Jeevitam Shatrusudana Urdhvam Masanna Jeevishye Tvaya Hinan Rupatmaja
Ghoro Rakshasarajoyam Drishtischana Sukha Mayi Tvam Chashutva Vishajjantam Najiveyamaham Kshanam
Vaidehya Vacharam Shutva Karunam Sashrubhashitam Adabhravin Mahadeja Hanuman Marutatmajaha
Vachoka Vimukho Ramo Devi Satyena Teshape Rame Dukha Vibhute Tu Lakshmana Paritapyate
Kathanchit Bhavati Drishtana Kalah Parishochitum Imam Muhurtam Dukkanamantam Drakshasi Bhamini
Tabhau Purushavyaghro Rajaputra Varindamo Taddarshana Kutotsaho Lankam Bhasmi Karishataha
Hatva tu samare kruram Ravanam sahabandhavam Raghavau Vishalakchiswam Purim Prapagishyataha
Yattu Ramo Vijaniyat Abhijnana Vanindite Priti Sanjaranam Tasya Bhujastvam Datumarhasi
Sabravid Dattameveti Maya Vijnanam Uttamam Etadeva Hiramasya Drishtva Vakkesha Bhushanam
Shraddheyam Hanuman Vakyam Tava Veera Bhavishyati Satam Manivarangurkya Sriman Plavagasatnamaha
Pranamyatirasa Devingamanayopachakrame Tamutpata Krutotsahamavekshya Haripungavam
Vardhamanam Mahavegam Uvacha Janakatmaja Ashrupurnamukhi Dina Bashpagat Gadaya Gira
Hanuman Simha Sankashau Bhrataro Rama Lakshmanau Sugrivancha Sahamatyam Sarvan Bhruyakyanamaayam
Yadhacha Samahabahurumam Taraiti Raghava Asmad Dukkham Samrodhatvam Samadhatumarhasi
Imanchati Brahmamashoka Vegam Rakshobhirebihi Bripaskyanancha Bhruyastu Ramasya Gatas Samipam Shivaschate Dhvastu Haripravira
Rajaputriya Prativeditardhaha Kabikradardha Parihrushtajetaha Alpavashesham Prasamikshakaryam Yisham Hyudijim Manasa Jagama Ityarshe Srimad Ramayane Adikavye Valmikiye Chaturvimshati Sahasrikayam Samhitayam Srimad Sundarakande Chatvarimshas Sargaha Apadam Apahartaram दातारं सर्वसंपदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं. बोल सीतारामचंद्र भगवान की जय. बोल राजा रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. In this chapter, Sita Mata, she wants to again, emphasize what she was said in the previous words. Because, Hanuman is going to leave. That's why she wants to again make sure that Hanuman, he will do what Sita Mata says exactly, correctly. That's why she wants to tell him one more time. And she says that, hey, Hanuman, and you are the Karya Siddhi. Make sure that you are going to fulfill of my desire. And I should meet with Rama as soon as possible. And once upon a time, he took one darbha grass that's called Ishikam. And that he made as a Brahmastram. And then he deployed on the one small bird. And I am here since now 10 months. And tell him this story to Ramachandra Prabhu. Remind him this. As a, some small bird hurt me and then you reacted like that strong. And this Rakshasa, he kept me in this Lanka since 10 months. And what kind of reaction should come from you? Because you are Bharta, right? What does it mean? Protect. And he is the responsibility. He accepted that in the marriage. I will be your protector. Then you should stand for your word. Then you must protect. And remind him, hey Hanuman, Manashila. Manashila is a Sindhuram. Sindhur, how it comes from? It comes from the stone. And that Sindhur where women keeps in our, like this day culture, on the hairline, right? That's called Saubhagyam. That shows us she's married. And then there onwards we respect her as a married woman. And then Rama, he used to keep Sindhuram on my chick also. Remind him that. Sita Mata says to Hanuman. And then Rama, and remind this money, hey Hanuman, this Chudamani you are taking from me. And the Chudamani, as long as it was with me, and while looking at the Chudamani, I felt that because Rama who did, Alankaranam on my hay, he is the one who kept on my hay. And that's why whenever that Chudamani, only that one item is left for me, one ornament. And whenever I see that, I feel that Rama is with me. Now that I am giving to you, and this Rakshasa Raja is very cruel. He's a very cruel person and is very powerful. And also how he talks to me, and that's like a poking me, like a sharp arrows. Which way he talks to me. If you are there in the second day, then you would have known that. How Ravana was talking to Sita Mata, what kind of words he is using and how he is insulting her. And no woman will accept any other person says those kinds of words. And no wife will accept if other person comes, talks to her. No wife. But she do not have any other option. Of course, she talks to him very strong. Her answer was very strong to Ravana. And if Ravana gets mad, he can even kill her immediately. And that kind of answer she gives. She won't scare of that. But she says that, hey Hanuman, and tell Ravana and give my message correct to pass it as it is to Ramachandra Prabhu. Then Hanuman says, hey Mate, I will take oath. Whatever you told me, and as it is I am going to drop. It means I am going to pass to Ramachandra Prabhu. And don't worry, hey Mate, somehow the grace of God, the grace of Ramachandra Prabhu, I am able to see. I am able to catch with my vision, my eyes of you. That's it. Rest, Rama will take care. I will go there and I am going to inform to Rama Rama will come, all Vanara Sainyam, he is going to remove all these Rakshasas. You do not worry. And then that Mani Bhushanam, the Chuda Mani, he takes and he puts into his both eyes as a Mahaprasadam from Sita Mata. Then he keeps that very securely and then is ready to jump. Then while Sita Mata, she don't want to leave Hanuman after 10 months sitting alone and over there and going on her own to shower into the river and then coming back and going everywhere in that Ashoka Vanam, but she's not enjoying anything. Everywhere she's talking, anything she sees, Rama. There is a water is falling, waterfall is there, Rama. There water flowing is there, Rama. Then there is a tree, Rama. There is two birds together, Rama. Anything is happening in front of her, Rama. She's not enjoying any of the nature. Just she's seeing and she's missing Rama so much and crying and crying and crying. There are no hopes and she tried to suicide. If Hanuman is another 5 to 10 minutes delay and she was gone. She's ready to do prana tyaga. But on time, that's why Hanuman karya siddhihi. Hanumanitihi matischa karya siddhihi. Sita Mata says, such a timing. What a timing, Hanuman. I am ready to suicide. How you appeared? This is called Daiva Balam. What we call that? Daiva Balam. Right? And you appeared. And then you solved. I thought you were a demon. You are not. You are Rama Bhakta. You are Rama Dasa. What a lucky I am. Right? And then, hey Hanuman, and please take them and bring them. Hanuman, Simha Sankasho, Bhrataro Rama Lakshmano, like a two big lions, not today's lions. Those lions are different. Right? And if you see, the big lion movies, the 10,000 years BC. You saw that movie? Any one of you? It's a nice one. You must see that. 10,000 BC. Then they will show how the tiger looks 10,000 years ago. We are talking about at least a couple of millions years ago. Ramayanam was happening. And those days animals, those days humans, and those days vanaras, those days demons, all are big. Animals also big. Then Rama Lakshmana, Simha Sankashavu, Bhrataru, Rama Lakshmana. And then tell Sugriva also, let them come here and say my wishes to them and let Rama Lakshmana come and protect me. And she finishes and then Hanuman is ready to jump towards north. Right? While coming, and which side he jumped? Towards south, Dakshina. Now, Udichi means north. And is now ready to jump. He turns towards north to take off. And that's in this shloka. Om
Saumitrinath Janakya Sapavanathi Dharye Samse Vyayatapatya Swamine Mama Mangalam. Bol Raja Ramachandra Bhagavan ki Jai. Bol Pavana Sutta Hanuman ki
Jai. Sachavagbihi prachasthabhihi gamishan pujitastaya tasvaddeshadapakramya chintayamasa vanaraha
Alpasheshamidam karyam drushteyamasite kshana trenupayanatikram yaturdhaima iha vidyate
nanasavarakshassu gunaya kalpate nadanamardhopachiteshu yujyate Nabheda sadhya baladarpita janaha parakramasteva mame harochate
Najasya karyasya parakramadrute vinishayah kashdiho babadyate Hata pravira hirane hirakshasa kadhanchiti yurhyadayadyamardavam
Karye karmani nirdishte jo bahonyapi sadhayet Purvakarya virodhena sakaryam kartumarghasi
Nakyeka sadhako hetuhu swalpasyapiha karmanaha Yo hyardam bahudha veda samardhodha sadhane
Yahiva tavat kutanishchayotyaham yadi vrajeyam pravageshwaralayam Paratma sammarda vishesha tattvavit tatakritam syan mama bhartrushasanam
Kathannu kalvadya bhavet sukagatam prasachya yuddham amarakshasais saha तथैव कल्वात्मबलं च सारवत्सं मानयेन्मां चरणे दशाननः
ततस्समासाद्यरणे दशारणं समन्त्रिवर्गं सबलप्रयायिनं हृदि स्थितं तस्य मतं बलं च वै सुखेन मत्वाहमितः पुनर्व्रजे
यमस्य ऋषंसस्यानन्दनोपममुत्तमं वनं नेत्रमनः कान्तं नानाद्रुमलतायुतम्
इदं विध्वंसयिष्यामि शुष्कं वनमिवानलः अस्मिन् भग्ने ततः कोपं करिष्यति दशाननः
ततो महत्साश्वमहारथद्विपं बलं समादेक्ष्यति राक्षसाधिपः त्रिशूलकालाय सपट्टिसायुधं ततो महद्युद्धमिदं भविष्यति
अहन्तु तैः संयति चण्डविक्रमैरसमेत्य रक्षोभिरसख्य विक्रमः निहत्य तद्रावणचोदितं बलं सुखं गमिष्यामि कपीश्वरालयम्
ततो मारुतवत्क्रुद्धो मारुतिर्भीमविक्रमः ऊरुवेगेन महता द्रुमान् क्षेप्तुमधारभते
तदस्तु हनुमान् वीरो भभञ्ज प्रमदावनं मत्तद्विजसमाघुष्टं नानाद्रुमलतायुतं
तद्वनं मदितैर्वृक्षैः भिन्नैश्च सलिलाशयैः चूर्णितैः पर्वताग्रैश्च बभूव प्रियदर्शनम्
नानाशकुन्तविरुतैर्प्रभिन्नैः सलिलाशयैः ताम्रैः किसलयैः क्लान्तैः क्लान्तद्रुमलतायुतं
न बभौ तद्वनं तत्रादावानलहतं यथा व्याकुलावरणारेजुः विह्वलाहिवतालताः
गृहैर्चित्रगृहैश्च नाशितैः महोरगैर्व्यालमृगैश्च निर्धुतैः शिलागृहैर्मथितैस्तथा गृहैः प्रनष्टरूपं तदभून्महद्वनं
सा विह्वला शोकलता प्रताना वनस्थली शोकलता प्रताना जाता दशास्य प्रमदा वनस्य कपेर्बलाद्धिप्रमदा वनस्य
सदस्य कृत्वार्धपतेर्महाकपिः महद्व्यलीकं मनसो महात्मनः युयुत्सुरेको बहुभिर्महाबलैः श्रियाज्वलं स्तोरणमास्थितः कपिः इत्यार्षे श्रीमद्रामायणे आदिकाव्ये वाल्मीकीये चतुर्विंशतिसहस्रिकायां संहितायां श्रीमत्सुन्दरकाण्डे 41 सर्गः आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् बोल सीतारामचंद्र भगवान की जय. Then Hanuman, he said to Sita Mata, Mata, I am turning towards north, I am jumping. Then he left from a couple of steps, or probably I told right where Sita Mata was sitting. It is not just a tree how you visualized Ramayana. It is a 1,000 pillars courtyard covered with very precious diamonds, stones, gold, and all those covered, in entire. There's a huge prakaram is there. 1,000 pillars means it's a big courtyard. In between there are a couple of trees. In that, this Ashoka Vriksham is one of the tree, and which has very like a thick leaves and all. That's why Hanuman selected this tree to sit. Sita Mata selected for another purpose this tree. The tree has a nice branches and all, she can able to reach them, then she can hang her neck to that. And that's why he saw one purpose that tree, and she saw another purpose that tree, and both are reached in same tree. Two different purposes. Then in that Ashoka Vanam is such a big Vanam, it was purposely and protected by Ravana. It means Ravana's manas is this Pramadavanam. What is the name of that Vanam? Is Ashoka Vanam called as Pramadavanam. And Ravana called Pramadavanam as his heart. Very important. And that's why he kept Sita Mata there. You can think that, 10 months anyone can stay under the tree. There is no rain in 10 months. Sri Lanka gets lots of rains. And then there is no wind. And there is no sun. And where she is going to take shower for 10 months? Right? And there should be something else. And then there are so many, such a wonderful, magnificent constructions, houses are there. Like a prasadam we call. It means what we call them? Like a big bhavantis, what we call them, the big construction of the houses, what we call them? mansions, many, thousands of mansions are there in just Pramadama. Then Sita Mata was selected this place. And where she was sitting, before she is coming to this Ashoka Vriksham, wonderful gold plated or gold sheet embedded stage, altar. That's where she is sitting. And where Ravana comes and talks to her. After that she moved to under this tree. Then under the tree she is talking to Hanuman. Then Hanuman, he thought that, okay, I said goodbye to Sita Mata. Let me walk couple of steps. Probably came out of that courtyard. Then his mind is thinking something else. Because Hanuman, Buddhimatam Varishtaha. Then he says that Karye karmani nirdishte yobahunya pisadhayet purvakarya virodhena sakaryam kartumarhat. If any work your mother is given to you, she says, my son, my daughter, in the sink there are some utensils, why not you go and wash? Instead of washing, and 2 cups are broken. And 2 cups you dropped and you broke in the 2. Instead of washing up them, mother comes and says, enough, whatever you washed, get out. Same thing happens to husbands also. And sometimes they will ask, come and wash, some dishes and all. Then within less than 10 minutes, enough, you go. You watch your TV or computer, let me take care of my work. But why? What was the reason? Because we do perfect job. That's why, right? Then Hanuman says that whatever karyam, if anyone is a intellectual, clever person, if you are doing some work, you should not disturb the Purva karyam. Purva karyam is go and find Sita Mata and get the Sita Mata's address and come back safely and inform me, then we will take care of that. Then this portion should not be disturbed and do something else. It's fine. If mom says, just clean sink and utensils, not only that, you cleverly finished that, even countertop also you clean. Right? The Purvakarya Virodham should not happen. Not only that, even you clean stove and all other stuff also. Such a happiness comes. Right? And like that, whatever karyam is given to you, fulfill up that 100% and take care of something else which relates to that. Then Hanuman came not only as a finder of Sita Mata, there is other purpose also there. Do you know what was that? Anyone? He came as a messenger of Lord Ramachandra Prabhu, Duta. What we call Hanuman? Ramaduta. Are we call him or not? Right? Ramaduta, right, is not only, the work is not only just given, go and look through window, if Sita is there, then immediately jump from there and come back and inform. No. There is a message. That message must be passed to responsible person. And who is that person is here? Ravana. Who is Ravana? Loka Ravana. Even Indra and Agni, Yama, if they come also, they have to stand in the line for appointment. That's what Ravana is. Right? In the Shastram, there is one beautiful shloka. To become famous, sudden famous. Now these days, they are doing in a YouTube and make a one controversial comment, that's it. By the time there is a 10 million views. We are also like that. That only we want to click. We don't have anything. We are not even related to that. We do not have any action of that. We don't even comment. We are not at all part of that. But still, there are 10 million views for that. Because he said that. See, this one not just started by YouTube. It is there in our scriptures. Do you know what our Shastram says? Ghatam bhitva, patan chitva, kuriyat karma zugupsitam, yena kena upayena prasiddha purusho bhave. Our respectable Home Minister of the country, Amit Shah, he uses this one very often. Yena kena upayena. He uses very often this word. He uses, actually, it stays on his tongue for many times. I saw many times he's using that word in the parliament. Do something, but fulfill your work. That's what he believes. Do and do. Fulfill. Then here also, Hanuman wants to be notified. If Hanuman, he goes in the line, I am a monkey. Then who, anyone cares? A monkey is coming and waiting for you for your appointment. Even the doorkeeper also won't allow. I am not talking about Ravana. Even Ravana's secretary also won't talk to. Because he's not even, Ravana has such a kudrushti and such a disrespect on humans, you don't believe. If anyone says he is a human, Ravana, he shows his face like a asayam. There are any useless things on this earth, that is human. That's what Ravana's opinion. You know that? In the Ramayana, if you read Ramayana, many times he says that. There is any person you don't want even touch like that. That is human for Ravana. Then what about Vanara? We are Nara. Nara is itself that kind of asayam he has. What about, one more Visheshanam is there. Vanara. He's ready to see him. He don't even like it all. He don't even turn head also towards him. Then what should do now? I have a message. I have to give it to Ravana. But I am a Vanara. Ravana won't accept me. I should do something to take his attention. Then he says, Alpashesha vidam karyam društeyam asitekshana trirupayan atikramya chaturdhaiha drushyate. Then Mahatkaryam, the great work, was talking to Sita and looking, finding out the Sita. That Mahatkaryam is done. Then some small karyam also left. Alpakaryam. For him, this is Alpakaryam. Then he says, Trin upayan atikramya. I can't stand in the line and I can't scroll on them. I can't, scream on them. I can't demand on them. Samadana Bhedas. I can't give any gift to them. Rakshasas will accept all these things. No. Then only one upayam is left. Only one. There are 4 upayams, right? Sam, Dan, Bheda, Danda. Then Rakshasas, which will work with these people? Danda upayam will work. Then he says that Nasama rakshassu gunaya kalpate. If I talk, if I please them, if I request them, these are all will work with them? No, it won't work. Only 4th one will work. Then let me take that 4th one. Then he says that idam vidvamsa ishyami. Now only one work. What I should do? Ravana, he likes this Pramadavanam so much, right? Then let me jump into Pramadavanam. That out of the Sita Mata's border, let's start to destroy, then become bigger, and some 4 or 5 steps it's done. Then he started destroying of the Pramadavanam. If I destroy Pramadavanam, what happens, Tato Mahatsashva Maharadhadvipam Trishula Kala Yasapatisha Yudham. There are great weapons, Trishula, these, that, spears, and big rathas, and all the entire Rakshasa Jati will come. And then what happens? Mahadyuddham bhavishyat. Great war will happen. That's what I want. Let me see how great that will be. And then he started destroying of the Pramadavanam and destroyed Pramadavanam, and he jumps into one of the big arch. I said, Pramadavanam is not like how movie shows. Movies, they have only limited to show. But there is a lot. There are hundreds of a big, like where 100, 200 feet, like a big arches are there, which was built by the stones. That kind of huge construction is there. Designs are there. Like how, if you go to gardens, how they do different kinds of presentations in the garden to make you happy. Same way, there also in Pramadavanam, but level of Rakshasas. That big things are there. he destroyed many of them. Suddenly he jumped to one of the arch and sitting on that and waiting for demons to come, Rakshas to come. Then now next chapter, which will be the last chapter for today. Om Dandakanyavasaya Khanditamarajatrave Gurudhrarajaya Bhaktaya Mukshidaya Sumangalam. Om Raja Ramachandra Bhagavani ki Jai. Om Tatappakshininadena Vrikshabhangasvanena cha बभूवस्त्रास संभ्रांता सर्वे लंका निवासिनः
धृताश्च भयत्रस्ता विनेदुर्मृगपक्षिणः रक्षसाञ्च निमित्तानि क्रूराणि प्रतिपेदिरे
ततो गतायां निद्रायां राक्षस्यो विकृताननाः तद्वनं ददुशुर्भग्नं तञ्च वीरं महाकपिं
सदा दृष्ट्वा महाबाहुर्महासत्त्वो महाबलः चकार सुमहद्रूपं राक्षसीनां भयावहम्
ततस्तङ्गिरिसङ्काशम् अतिकायं महाबलं राक्षस्यो वानरं दृष्ट्वा प्रप्रच्छुर्जनकात्मजायं
कस्य कुतो वायं किन्निमित्तमिहागतः कथं त्वया सहानेन संवादः कृत इत्युता
आचक्ष्वनो विशालाक्षि मा भूत्ते सुभगे भयम् संवादमसितापाङ्गी त्वया किं कृतवानयम्
तदा ब्रवीत् तदा साध्वी सीता सर्वाङ्गसुन्दरी रक्षसां भीमरूपाणां विज्ञाने मम का गतिः
यूयमेवाभिजानीता योऽयं यद्वा करिष्यति अहिरेव ह्यहेः पादान् विजानाति न संशयः
अहमप्यस्म भीतास्मि नैनं जानामि कोऽन्वयम् वेद्विराक्षसमेवैनं कामरूपिणमागतम्
वैदेह्या वचनं श्रुत्वा राक्षस्यो विधृतादिशः स्थिताः काश्चित् गताः काश्चित् रावणाय निवेदितुम्
रावणस्य समीपे तु राक्षस्यो विकृताननाः विरूपं वानरं भीमम् आख्यातुमुपचक्रम्
अशोकवनिका मध्ये राजन् भीमवपुः कविः सीतया कृत संवादः तिष्ठत्यमित विक्रमः
नचितं जानकी सीता हरिं हरिणलोचनास्माभिर्बहुधा पृष्टा निवेदयितुमिच्छति
वासवस्य भवेद् दूतो वै श्रवणस्य वा प्रेषितो वापि रामेण सीतान्वेषणकाङ्क्षया
अद्भुतरूपेण यत्तत्तव मनोहरं नानामुखगणाकीर्णं प्रमृष्टं प्रमदावनं
न तत्र कश्चिदुद्देशो यस्तेन न विनाशितः यत्र सा जानकी सीता सतेन न विनाशितः
जानकी रक्षणार्थं वा श्रमाद्वानोपलभ्यते अथवा कश्रमस्तस्यासैव नेताभिरक्षिता
चारुपल्लवपुष्पाढ्यं यं सीता स्वयमास्थिताः प्रवृद्धः शिंशुपावृक्षः स च तेनाभिरक्षितः
तस्योग्ररूपस्योग्रत्वं दण्डमाज्ञातुमर्हसि सीता सम्भाषिता येन तद्वनं च विनाशितम्
मनप्रगृहीतां तां तव रक्षो गणेश्वर कस्सीतामभिभाषेत यो न स्यात् त्यक्तजीवितः
राक्षसीनां वचः श्रुत्वा रावणो राक्षसेश्वरः उताग्निरिव जज्वालकोपसंवर्तिते क्षणः
तस्य क्रुद्धस्य नेत्राभ्यां प्रापतन्नश्रुबिन्दवः दीप्ताभ्यामिव दीपाभ्यां साक्षित स्नेहबिन्दवः
आत्मनसदृशान् शूरान् किङ्करान् नाम राक्षसान् व्याधिदेशमहातेजा निग्रहार्थं हनूमतः
केशावशीतिसाहस्रं किङ्कराणां तरस्विनां निर्ययुर्भवनात् तस्मात् कूटमुद्गरपाणयः
महोदरा महादंष्ट्रा घोररूपा महाबलाः युद्धाभिमनसः सर्वे हनुमद्ग्रहणोद्यताः
ते कपीन्द्रं समासाद्यातोरणस्थमवस्थितम् अभिपेतुर्महावेगाः पतंगा इव पावकम्
ते गदाभिर्विचित्राभिः परिघैः काञ्चनाङ्गदैः आजघ्नुर्वानरश्रेष्ठं शरैश्चादित्यसन्निभैः
मुद्गरैः पट्टिशूलैः प्रासतोमरशक्तिभिः परिवार्य हनूमन्तं सहसा तस्थुरग्रतः
हनुमानपि तेजस्वी श्रीमान् पर्वतसन्निभः क्षिता वा विद्यलाङ्गूलं ननाद च महास्वनम्
स भूत्वा सुमहाकायो हनुमान् मारुतात्मजः धृष्टमास्फोटयामास लङ्कां शब्देन पूरयन्
तस्या स्फोटितशब्देन महता सारुणादिना पेतुर्विहङ्गागानादुच्छैश्चेदमघोषयत्
जयत्यतिबलो रामो लक्ष्मणश्च महाबलः राजा जयति सुग्रीवो राघवेनाभिपालितः दासोऽहं कोसलेन्द्रस्य रामस्याक्लिष्टकर्मणः हनुमान् शत्रुसैन्यानां निहन्ता मारुतात्मजः नरावनसहस्रं मे युद्धे प्रतिफलं भवेत् शिलाभिस्तु प्रहरतः पादवैश्च सहस्र हनुमान की, बोल पवन सुत हनुमान की। तस्य सन्नाद शब्देन ते भवन् भयशङ्किताः तदृशुश्च हनुमन्तं सन्ध्यामेघमिवोन्नतम्।
स्वामी सन्देश निःशङ्कात्रस्ते राक्षसाः कविं चित्रैः प्रहरणैर्भीमैर्विपेतुस्ततस्ततः
ततैः परिवृतः शूरैः सर्वतः स महाबलः आससादयसं भीमं परिघं तोरणाष्टितम्।
सतं परिघमादाय जघानरजीचरान् सपन्नगमिवादाय स्फुरन्तं विनतासुतः।
विचचाराम्बरे वीरः परिगृह्य च मारुतिः सूदयामास वज्रेण दैत्यानि सहस्रधृक्।
सहत्वा राक्षसान् वीरान् किङ्करान् मारुतात्मजः युद्धकाङ्क्षी पुनर्वीरस्तोरणं समुपाश्रितः।
ततस्तस्मात् भयान् मुक्ताः कतिचित् तत्र राक्षसाः निहतान् किङ्करान् सर्वान् रावणाय न्यवेदयन्।
स राक्षसानां निहतं महद्बलं निशम्य राजा परिवृत्तलोचनः समादिदेशा प्रतिमं पराक्रमे प्रहस्तपुत्रं समरे सुदुर्जयम्।
इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे आदिकाव्ये वाल्मीकीये चतुर्विंशतिसहस्रिकायां संहितायां श्रीमत्सुन्दरकाण्डे 240 सर्गाः। आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं। बोल सीतारामचंद्र भगवान की जय। He started destroying of the Pramadavanam, right? And such a way, left and right, probably a big procliners, where they come and they destroy the Amazon forest. Like that. Hanuman, he jumped into the Pramadavanam, destroying left and right, and then there are so many birds and animals and all, they will start, going upright, making up so much of noise. Then, it is very early morning time, probably sun is not yet raised. Still Rakshasa trees and everyone are still sleeping. Ravana came in the Brahmi Muhurta Kalam. Probably Hanuman had a conversation another 1 more hour. It is probably 4:35 a.m. approximately. Then still some of the Rakshasas are sleeping, and who are protecting the Sita around? All those Rakshasa trees are sleeping. And some of them saw that, there, one small monkey came and talking to Sita. They thought that, let her relax, all the way we tortured her, just 1 hour up to 3:30 a.m. we tortured her. And then let her relax, otherwise she may do something else, Let talk to the animal and she's playing with the Vanara, let her play and relax and sleep. That's what they thought. And then suddenly that Vanara became as a, Bhumi and Akasham, that big, and started destroying of the Pramada Vanam. Then their sleep got disturbed, and then they came. Suddenly they woke up and they saw the Mahabahu, like a Girisankasham Atikayam Mahabala. A big body like a big Parvatam, mountain. Then suddenly they all will go towards this Sita. Is that same Vanara? Which she had a conversation, became like this. Just they want to find out. They want to clarify their doubt. That's why they jumped to the Sita Mata, where she is under the Ashoka tree. And then she asked her, hey Vishalakshi, hey Sita, this monkey, just a couple of minutes ago he was talking to you, right? Sita Mata said, yes, but you are Kamarupi and Rakshasas. I don't know really what is that, because Hanuman was with me. He was so cute. He was so nice. He was talking like sun. And you Rakshasas will get many rupas. Even this rupam also you can get if you want to, because you are Kamarupis. Probably one of your Rakshasa might destroying like that. Probably Sita Mata was not expected this, looks like. Such a way she answered here. I don't know who is he. I don't know what he is doing. And the serpents knows other serpents' way, path. Because you do all this destroys and all those things, you must know the destroyer very well. How I know? I ever seen like that before? No. That's why you are asking me, you go and find out. Probably your Rakshasa only in Kamarupam destroying of your Vara. Sita Mata said to all the Rakshasas. Then what they have to do now? Then they have to inform to behead Ravana. Otherwise, this is Pramadavanam. Is something else, is destroying, they don't care, okay, Sita is there, Pramadavanam is there, and let me sleep again back, they go back to normal sleep. But what is destroying? Which is Ravana's heart, Pramadavanam. My God, if Ravana knows that, he will order, kill all these Rakshasas who are there. He can say that. That's why, to avoid that, immediately, some of the Rakshasas are Sthita Kaschit. Some of them are standing there. Gata Kaschit. Some of them are jumped because some are with Sita. Because Ravana will ask, all you came? And who is watching Sita? Right? That's why some of them are here. And some of them are run to the jump towards the Ravana. Ravana sisamipetu rakshasyo vikritananaha. They are all like a vikrita shapes. If you read, while Hanuman enters first time into Pramadavanam, he saw Ekakshi, right? Lambanasika, Lambodara. The names you should hear, what kind of Rakshasas, demons are there. Now this Vikritananas are all went to Ravana. Then they say to Ravana, informed, Virupam Vanaram Bhimam. Here Ravana, there is a Bhima Rupam. Vanara came. He is not like a Vanara. He is Vanara, but he is not like a Vanara. He is something Vanara. That Vanara came. He is in the Ashoka Vanam. He came, and then suddenly he became big, and he is the one who had a conversation with Sita also. They say it to Ravana. And then we went to Sita. We asked Sita, who is that guy, talking to you? But she don't want to tell us. She's not interested to talk to us. She's not tell us, what. See, they don't want to keep on their shoulder, which we also do same thing. If something happens, our responsibility, Amma says to watch that, and suddenly, my brother or someone comes and then pushes and goes, then mother comes and asks her, we run to mother, mom, what brother did? We have to escape from it. Mother should not hit us. That's why we go and tell, what, like that. All these Rakshas, please, they went there. We asked Sita, but she don't want to, she's not interested to tell us. And then we don't know. Probably Vasavasya Bhave Duto. He's probably, because of changing of his form like that, he's maybe Duta of Indra. They are going to list out Ravana's enemies now. Indra Duta means Indra is Ravana's enemy. Or Duto Vaishravanasya. Vaishravana means Kubera. Kubera also Ravana's enemy, second enemy. And then Preshuto Vapi Ramena, last one. Probably Rama inspired. Sita Anveshana Kankshaya. Searching of Sita Mata, he might. That's just one, like a doubt. What we say, doubt of things like that we say, right? The doubt, the last one is. But is a Adbhuta Rupam Manoharam. We never seen a monkey like that. He's so handsome also. He destroyed your Pramadavanam completely. Final word. They don't want to tell first that. They say that your Pramadavanam is completely destroyed, then what to do? But where Sita Mata is, and that portion is kept. He's not touched that. That is very safe, where Sita is. And I don't know what kind of a uddesham he has, thoughts he has, but he never destroyed on that side, not even touched. And also, I don't know what reason he's doing to protect Sita, but he's not tied at all, even though destroying of that big Pramadavanam, he's still with so much of energy. There is no tiredness in him. And I don't know. And Sita Devi, she is sitting under the Shimshupa Vriksham, Ashoka Vriksham, and her face also like a blooming. She's so happy in her face. This also they informed. And then we don't know what that, and we asked, but we are not able to get information from her, and then what to do? Then Ravana got really mad. And then he said, to called 80,000 Rakshasas. Not one, not two. How many? 80,000. Tesham Ashiti Sahasram. Ashiti means 80. Sahasra means 1,000. 80,000 Rakshasas came with so many varieties of weapons. They thought monkey, right? Just hold of the monkey. Then push, some kind of a small, sharp things, and then hold of him, and then bring it to Ram. Then they came. By the time where Hanuman is? Sitting on top of the arch and waiting for this Rakshasas. He saw they're all coming and chanting in front of Hanuman. Then Hanuman api tejasvi. He was such a happy. And this is what he expected, right? This is what he wants. Now Rama Karyam is starting. He was such a happy Hanuman tejasvi. Valmiki says Sriman. Such a word he uses. Parvata sannibhaha is like a mountain. Then just standing on the arch, he roars. That roaring is called as a Jaya Mantram, which we offer to Ramachandra Prabhu. Hanuman gives this chapter called as Jaya Mantra. Victory. You will remove all your problems, you destroy your problems, and you remove your enemies, you will get enormous victory. That's why this shloka is called as a Jaya Mantras, victory mantras. And then he says, Jayatyati Balo Ramu. Screaming. I cannot scream like a Hanuman. But he's screaming, entire Lanka can hear. That big. Lakshmanascha Mahabalaha. He's saying, victory to Rama, victory to Lakshmana, victory to Sugriva. And who I am? He's addressing himself. Dasoham Kausalendrasya. I am servant of Lord Ramachandra Prabhu. Ramasya Krishta Karmanaha. Rama always does things so easy. That's what Rama is. He solves things just like that. Aklishta Karmanaha. A title to Ramachandra Prabhu. How he solves the things. Hanuman, who I am? My name is what? Hanuman. He announced. What I do? Nihanta Shatru Sainyanam. And where I am from? Marutatvajaha. My Amsha is Vayu. I am son of Vayu. My name is Hanuman. I am going to destroy my enemies. That's what he's announcing. Hey, remember this. Naravana Sahasram me. Not just you 80,000 Rakshasas. Even your Prabhu, 1,000 Ravanas comes together also. What I am going to do, Ardhayitva Purim Lankam Abhivadya cha Maithilim Shilabhistu Praharataha Padapaishcha Sahasrashaha. I will throw stones on all the things on them, and then I am going to keep my foot on them, and I crush them into thousands of pieces, and I will do namaskaram to Sita Mata. I will go back to Ramachandra Prabhu. This is what is the caution. This is what is announcement. That's why we call this as a Jaya Mantra. Then, what happens end of this chapter? He made tomato ketchup. Because not one, not two, right? How many are there? 80,000 demons are there. Completely crushed like a sugar cane. All of them. But some of them are, escaped. Some need to go back and inform, right? Some, he says, Katichit, Tatra Rakshasaha. Somehow, missed from the hands of the Hanuman or feet of the Hanuman. Katichit, few of them. Then they left from that battlefield of Hanuman. Then they goes to Ravana, and then they informed Ravana, Sarakshasanam Nihatam Mahabalam. All of them are gone, Ravana. Oh my God. This is not a common monkey. 80,000 are completely gone. We cannot even find their bodies. Right? There are no bodies and no final rights to them. Already final rights are happened. They are already merged with the Mother Earth. There is no more, we can't even collect who is who, what is what. Yeah. And then what to do now? Then Ravana got really mad. See, if Ravana is a great warrior, Ravana has a valor in him, Veeratvam, he should go. Instead of that, he looked towards his minister, who bad guide, Prahastha. According to Ramayana, every king should have Ashtamantri. Mantri means, right? There are the portfolios, right? portfolios in the government. The finance and the border protection and take care of the country, home. We have so many, right? Those portfolios has to be taken by 8. Of course, because big, right now Rajyam is big, there can be more secretaries and all. But 8 must be there. Should not be less than 8. Then the Pradhana Mantri of Ravana is Prahasta. Prahasta is the one always who used to pump back to Ravana. Yeah, he never corrected him. That's why Ravana said, hey Prahasta, send your son first. See, always it comes reverse, right? If we want to do bad to someone, remember that one day it will come back to us. No doubt at all. No doubt at all. We are the first victim if we do bad to others. That's why always try to help, try to do good. If you are not able to do good, and keep quiet, but don't do bad. Because remember, it comes back. Whatever you do. Then Prahasta always is bad feeding the Ravana. Now Ravana said, hey Prahasta, you know that monkey, just monkey, right? Your son, you know, he's Jambumali. He's very great warrior. Prahasta, I like him. You know, send him first. You know, first, you know, this is what kings, if you deal with the kings, this is what happens. First they will put you. Once you are gone, then they will enter. Everyone should go away, then they will come, right? Then that's why you have to be careful, you know, while you are dealing with the king. Then Ravana said, hey Prahasta, send your son. Now, tomorrow, Prahasta Putra will go to Hanuman. Then there will be a fight between them. And then what happens tomorrow onwards? Tomorrow evening, 7 chapters we are going to chant. And this will go all the way to Wednesday. Wednesday will be the Sundarakanda Samapti. And then we do chant Pattabhisheka Sarga. Sarga means chapter. Then we do Rama Pattabhishekam on that day from Ramayana. This is Valmiki Ramayana. This is called Moola Ramayana. This is called Srimad Ramayana. And this Ramayana only translated into many languages. Like example, Tulsi Ramayana. Tulsi Das ji. And he read this Ramayana. Then he translated into Avadhi, that language called Avadhi. Those days, Avadhi language used to be a Pavara language, the Paura language. People are all, they used to speak in Avadhi language. Now that Avadhi also became as a prayer for us. Hanuman Chalisa we chant, but we don't know what is there. It becomes like as a mantra. We don't know the meaning. But Tulsidas ji's intention is, everyone should understand the Mahatmyam of the Valmiki Ramayana. By the time Sanskritam was kept as a higher people's language. Once upon a time Sanskritam was everyone's language. There is no difference low or higher or anything. Everyone are speaking in a Sanskritam. Then later other languages came. When other involved, Sanskritam, you know, gone up. Then some other language needed to talk with the common people. Then there are so many local languages came. Then now those local languages also gone. Now foreign language came, which I am speaking. Right? That also gone. You know what language you are? Hindi. And you are able to fluently write and read in Hindi. I know English. Right? This is what India's situation right now. Yeah. They don't learn their language and they want to do Uddharam in some other foreign language. I'm a scholar in that, great, you know. Yeah. One of the person is a big political leader. He says, in such a way I know vocabulary of English. Do you know vocabulary of your language? What are you doing? You are killing your own and you are doing Uddharam to British Queen. That's what we are doing in India. But what can we do? Here, why we need to speak English? If I speak in Sanskrit, no one will understand. Already I am reading in Sanskrit. Why I need to talk in English then? Because there is a Hindi, there is Tamil, and there is Korean language. And how many languages there is? Telugu, Marathi, my goodness. Punjabi, Hindi, Tamil, Marathi, Gujarati, and Korean. Which language? Kannada, which we are missing. This many languages are in one place. See, we have a 15 people here. We have a 10 languages. 10 languages are there. You tell me now which is convenient for me to speak with you, even though I don't like. Absolutely, I am saying that I don't like. Yeah, but do I have an option? No. If I learn Gujarati and speak, and then rest of the people, what language are you speaking? Speak in English. This is right. If I am speaking in Tamil, what is that? What is that? You don't know English? That's what devotees will ask. One day we are reading Satyanarayana Katha in Hindi. One person came and said, "You don't know English?" You know English, but at least that is our language, right? Indian language, right? Let's do, at least one language we should communicate. So such a mistakes we did in these 75 years of our after freedom. Such a mistakes, blunt. And as soon as we got the freedom, as language way, I'm not talking about religious or religion. Look as a language, you should have announced Sanskritam as the government's official language. At least we would have connected with one language. Right? That is the full language. No language can be equal into Sanskrit. That great mistake. They're scared if we say Sanskritam as our national language, people may be a Hindu religion. Language doesn't have any religion. Language is language. Of course, if they know Sanskritam, if we do mistakes, you would have find out. Right? There are many priests. We do so many mistakes. Why we do mistakes? Because you don't know. Simple. Because you don't know. That's why I can say anything. If you know the language, I can't cheat you. Because you know. Right? What I am speaking, it must be correct. Because you know that language. If I speak some mistakes in English, you will recognize that. Of course, you have a respect on me, that's why you don't tell back to me. You know that that's not my language. But in my language, if you find the mistake, you tell. You should not say like that, Acharyaji. You says that. Right? And that's the where we are lack of. That's why we have to speak in English. If you take some other religions, example, if we go to a Korean church, what they speak there? In here. English. That's it. What about China church? What about Arabian, Saudi Arabia mosque? Or those Islamic countries mosque? They do their language. Of course, English also they do for the new generation. But most, they have one language. Communication. See, why I asked that question, don't misunderstand me. And if you take an entire Korea, South Korea, you have a one language or 10 languages. Then, if in that congregation, if all Koreans are there all over the country, as their preacher, which language they will select, which language they want to. They speak in their mother tongue. But when it comes to our country, of course we are very clever. That's why we created so many languages. But ultimately we ended up with no language. We created so many, we ended up with what? No language. Yeah, in India I'm talking about. I'm not talking about America. India. If you see news, like see a Gujarat news and watch half an hour of news. Take a pen and paper and write it down. How many English words they used? Any language. Take a Telugu or Tamil or any language. Just see How many English words they are using? That particular news channel is based on particular language for particular state. They no need to say in any other language. They can be in their language. But still, if they say 10 words, at least 3 English. At least 3 out of 10 words. Then later it becomes 5 and 5. Later it becomes 7 and 3. After that, 0. Right? We don't want that. Recently our Swamiji said, after 500 years, before we used to be a Vishwaguru, an entire earth was ruled by Ramachandra Prabhu. They are rulers of the earth, globe, not just India. But later, Ramachandra Prabhu is gone, Dwapar Yuga came, Kali Yuga came, and then it became as a many countries and all the small kingdoms and all we lost. Now again we are trying to become as Vishwaguru. The Vishwadharmam we want to teach. For that, as a first step, Lord Rama entered into Ayodhya. Right? When the Ramarajyam comes, then only we can become Vishwaguru. The Ramarajyam just started, and this is first birthday of Lord Ramachandra Prabhu we are celebrating after 500 years on our country. Now Rama is there, right? I hope. And Rama will overwatch us. And wherever there is Rama, and there will be a righteousness. Ramo Vigrahavan Dharmaha. Who said, this word? Do you know who said this in the Ramayana? Maricha, who is a demon. Rakshasas are praised Lord Rama. Even demons praise Lord Rama. Maricha says, Ramo Vigrahavan Dharmaha. Rama is idol of the Dharma, righteousness. I cannot mess with him. But Ravana forced, because he comes under Ravana's jurisdiction. Because he has to take his king's order. That's why Maricha said, okay, hey Ravana, you know that this will be my last breath, because I am going to mess with Rama. And once upon a time Rama, because he is merciful person, he forgive me. But this time I don't think so. I know my death time and death place. It's confirmed. Rama Banam I cannot avoid. That time when they are doing a, Rama was a young person that time, he's a Balaka. While he was a baby, and that time he just deployed only, that's called Shitalastra, and that can push you away, but it won't kill. Now you are messing with Rama along with his wife and is young. Now his Banam comes to tear me into parts. Ravana, I am going to die today, that is confirmed. But I can see your future also. Your Mrityu also, it's in the front of my eyes. Just time difference. Today me, and tomorrow or day after tomorrow you. And you also will come to my place. Who said this? Maricha. Before he becomes like a golden deer to attract Sita. Of course he got killed by the Rama. But later, what? From there, how many months? Exactly 11 months. That's all. It is not even 1 year. When Maricha was died, after that Sita Mata says, I am 10 months in the Lanka. When Hanuman was reached there, she only said, I am 10 months, I am in Lanka. 2 more months time is left for 1 year. Then just 1 month Rama was there. I think 18 days or something war. He's gone. Not even full calendar. Less than 1 full calendar, Ravana is gone. Maricha already predicted that. Hey, today me and tomorrow you. But when you are completely covered with ahankar, then we become blind. If anyone wants to say the real and truth, our ears, our eyes, they don't want to see and listen. If we listen, then we become Mahatma. If we don't listen, Duratma, Ravana. Okay. And that's what happened to him. Not only for him, entire Lanka got Vidvamsam. All the Rakshasa Kulam is gone. Not himself. He only did mistake. But who paid? That's why Raja should be very careful. If king or leader of the country, if they do mistake, and who will end up with? People, now you take the what you called Israel next country, what you call that? Huh? No. The Gaza. Palestine is on other side. This they called Gaza Strip. Right? They attacked the Israel. Attackers are probably a handful. Probably 100, 200, 300. But the effect will be thousands, millions. The one person's bad mistake, whoever is around them, they're all, they have to pay. No one can escape from out of it. That's what Ravana also. He did mistake, entire Lanka is gone. When millions of years ago, still we are talking about him as a bad person. Do we know him? We saw him. At least we visited his house. Or any relatives are there, belongs to him in our family. But why we are saying Ravana is Durmarga, Ravana is Duratma, Ravana is bad? The bad will record that far. Probably if you do many good things, they may not remember you. I said, bad thing, patam bhitva, gatan chitva, kuryat karma zugupsitam. Do some bad thing, people will remember you. This person. If you do good, no one will remember you. It takes long time to recognize you in the local. You have to work hard to get a good name, to become a fame through good channel. But to become fame through bad channel, one night, single night. Next day morning you will be in all over the world news. Right? Then let's we do Harati to Rama and we finish and we can all have prasad. And see you tomorrow evening. Again same time 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Yes. रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। ओम तद्विष्णो
परमं पदगुं सदा पश्यन्ति सूरयः दिवि चक्षुरागतं तद्विप्रा आसो विपन्यवो जाग्वा सत्समिन्धते विष्णोर्यत् परमं पदम्
राजाधिराजाय
प्रसय्यसाहिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे समे कामान् कामकामाय मह्यम् कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः।
ॐ नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि
तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात्।
ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि
तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्।
ॐ दाशरथाय विद्महे सीतावल्लभाय धीमहि
तन्नो रामचन्द्रः प्रचोदयात्।
ॐ आञ्जनेयाय विद्महे वायुपुत्राय धीमहि
तन्नो हनुमान् प्रचोदयात्।
पर्याप्त्या अनन्तरायाय
सर्वस्तोमोदिरात्रमुत्तममहर्भवति सर्वस्याप्यै सर्वस्य जित्यै सर्वमेव तेनाप्नोति सर्वं जयति। स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्याय्येन मार्गेण महिं महिषाः गो ब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु
बोल सीतारामचंद्र भगवान की
जय.
And the day after tomorrow, Tuesday, is Ramanavami, and we have a very big program on that day. Morning 9 to 12 we have a Ram Janmotsav and Abhishek Snan to Ramji, and evening 6 to 9 we have again Ram Bhagavan celebration and Mahaprasad to everyone. And please be here on Ramanavami.